Okay, hello everybody, hello, and welcome back to Points of Light. I am Nordrenok. I will be the Dungeon Master for this campaign, set in the world of Eberron using D&D 5th edition rules. Yeah, a lot more of us is here today, and, Erin isn't here, she's elusive. We hope for her swift and speedy, well, that's kind of redundant, but we hope for a speedy recovery. Here with us, we got Jimmy Jess and Snowdrop.
AKA the one and only Angelica.
Yep, the Tiefling Cleric, as you can see on the screen.
Angelica is not to be fucked with.
Ooh, we got a little... Ooh, edgy. Sorry, I had to say it. So, anyway, there isn't really going to be much of a recap, because all there is to it is that you'll meet Whimper, the Null Paladin, a friend of and comrade of Zoria. You all went into this cavern of a lair. You went through a trap literally made of blades, and you fought a strange creature known as a... Let me check my notes. A Ravid, a creature that came from Eberron. Basically, the positive plane. And you'll see like a golden door that's trapped, and it's quite shocking, literally.
Do I see this too?
You see your friend Whimper just going after your other friend Zoria. So Whimper has gone ahead of you and Hungan. So before we get things forward, I would like the two of you to describe your characters. So let's start with Jimmy Chess. Jimmy Chess, describe me your character. Describe us your character.
Okay. Well, I'm an owlin of decent stature, even though I'm still tiny as fuck. I'm of medium height, and I seem to be in tune with my nature side. I carry a large bow and a quiver on my side. I seem to know what I'm doing in a fight.
Okay. Is there anything else to it, or is that it?
He is generally a friendly guy.
Gotcha. Angelica, be sure. Would you like to describe yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am Angelica, and I'm also a tiefling cleric who was raised by her human father, who is very overprotective of her in a good way. She makes an effort to write to him from time to time. She comes off as very unfriendly to strangers, but she does care a lot deeply about being there.
Physical characteristics. I mean.
Oh, she's a tiefling. And she has jet black hair that is very has an afro texture that she has always half up, half down, and she always is wearing her padded leather.
Padded leather, with a breastplate. You have very
padded leather with breastplate and steel-toed boots.
Yeah. So, and you're wearing some pretty fancy robes on top of your clothes, but underneath your breastplate, by the looks of your token. And you carry what appears to be a staff that you have acquired in the Shadow Marches when you went into the Manifest Zone connected to Zoriat, the Well of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Not a very fun time for everybody.
Yeah. But overall, she can come off as, when you first meet her, she can come off as a bit of a bitch, but you just gotta get to know her first.
Yeah, so as you enter into the basement of the Tane Foundry, going after to Whimper, you see Whimper and the others entered into the basement. Angelica, Hungan, what do you want to do?
Well, is there a way I could follow?
Can I let me see if I can still do that.
Do what?
Is it possible to roll perception or investigation so I can get a better look at my surroundings?
You're in the basement of the Attain Foundry. You pass by various workers, warforged, human, dwarves. As one of them comments, "Oh great, we got more of the freak show here."
I don't think I know what a freak show is.
Like you or your character.
Like my character.
One of the workers just like kind of like looks at Hungen, you Hungen, and the Knoll, and he whispers, and the Knoll.
It's Hugin.
Hugin. Yeah, looks at Hugin, then and then says, and the Knoll. You with the Knoll?
Yeah, I think so. I heard people in need of help, so I just came over.
Okay.
I'm just here, I guess.
Also, Nord, do I notice anything with my 24 passive perception?
You see you see your friends going into the basement, and then to what appears to be some sort of dark hallway. It's, well, with your dark vision, it's easy to see, but it's a pretty narrow hallway by the looks of it. So I'm gonna move your tokens real quick. Don't mind me.
No immediate danger.
No immediate danger. So yeah.
Alright.
I
relax a little.
Who will take point?
I'll take point.
All right. You find yourself in some sort of narrow hallway. All right, give me a second. I scroll down through everything. Yeah, it's what appears to be a secret door. Onto a dark, narrow fissure. The walls of the passage are loose chunks of rock. Seems like the tunnel could collapse at any moment. The air is cold and dank, filled with the stench of rot and mold. A few scraps of metal and chain links are scattered along the floor of the passage. You
better be careful here.
Okay.
I relay what the area is like. Tell everybody to be careful and just proceed.
Just to Angelica, because you're with Angelica. Up ahead, you hear something mechanical moving, and as you move down the hallway, and then sounds of combat.
Sounds like people need help. And I start dashing towards it.
Okay, can you move your character token?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Go on ahead. Angelica, can you move your token?
I think so. Let me see if I can.
Yeah. I'll move it for you just in case.
Can't figure out how for some reason.
You just click
Here.
on and Hunnigan. As you move into a wider hallway, you see blades charting out of near the end of the hallway.
What do I see at the end of the hallway?
Just like blades whirling about near the end of the hallway, along with what appears to be a raw sliding down the hallway before descending back into the ceiling.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna use my natural agility to just jump past.
So, what are you gonna do?
Exactly, that's an acrobatics check.
Exactly that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's an 11.
Oof.
I'm tough. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I hear people in need of help.
Yeah, and as you as you sprint forward, you see the this thin rod moving towards you, but you're not able to jump out of the way. Roll me a strength saving throw.
Strength
Yeah, I
saving
can't
throw.
seem to find that damn thing.
Yeah, give me a token.
Some great rolls. That's a 6.
Yeah, you get.
No,
Oh boy.
You
no,
get
you
pushed.
might not have assigned a snowdrop her token.
You know the problem is I'm on my phone. That's the problem. That's why I can't find stuff here.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so Hunnigan,
Let me select new dice.
Hugin.
That work better.
Hugin, you get pushed down near the end of the hallway and into the blade trap.
Ouch.
And
Too overeager.
yeah, and
You take 43d6 points of damage.
actually you take let me check the damage. You start to take let me check. You take I'm gonna roll the damage. $35 points of slashing
Not
damage.
liking me.
As you find
How
yourself,
many?
35 points of slashing.
35.
Yeah, I'm still fine.
As the blade start like.
I only need one leg anyway.
Well,
I
meanwhile,
have wings. Who cares?
Angelica. So Angelica, what do you want to do?
Who need to talk about blood?
What can I see? Can you describe my surroundings?
Okay. Ahead of you is this stone floor garden. Is this stone floor with wobbly walls, and at the end of the hallway you see Hugin struggling with
Hugin.
Hugin.
Just say Hugin. It's close enough.
Hugin suddenly like gets sliced up by what appears to be a trap made of blades.
You see Moon about to be an only child. That's what you see.
Can I use a reaction to poke at the thing with my staff?
That'd just be an action, not a reaction.
Yeah, in
Let's
action.
interact.
I just want to poke at it.
Yeah.
No,
I poked at it with my buddy.
Okay. Well, meanwhile, the others, you hear the sounds of what appears to be some sort of owl, just like hooting in pain.
Ooh. How many knife wounds does it take to get to the center of the island? What? Dude! and that's what the boulder hits.
We're getting a little off track. So, So the others, you hear the sounds of like cries of pain from what appears to be some sort of
No,
owl.
you hear a loud "Ooh."
Ooh!
How did a bird fly into the village then?
And you'll turn around. Do you approach the source of the noise?
You mean dinner?
Sound of
We're
an
having
owl
shredded
flying into a propeller?
I mean, it
Having
wasn't
shredded
exactly a
chicken.
human noise.
We're having shredded chicken.
Hey, I'd check it out.
Okay,
I
so
had
I
owl,
was
and it's not very good.
contemplating getting some chicken tonight.
What?
wow, we got into some black comedy territory here. Anyway, who will be the first who will approach the source of the noises?
I will.
Oh, that.
Okay, where's your token?
I don't know.
Okay, there's the token.
I know where it is.
I found your token. Okay,
Meanwhile, Nord, I'm a pump a cure wounds into myself.
Okay, so Zoria, you see, you recognize it's a friend of
Now
yours.
I roll well. That's 11 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Hunkin,
Ooh, good. Like you're making an owl sound. Yeah,
Angelica is
Peter Griffin.
disgusted by the noise.
Peter Griffin when he skins his knee.
yeah. So Zoria, you see, you see and recognize your Alwyn friend struggling with the same trap that you went through.
Should we help him? I'm conflicted.
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm okay. And you see me tap myself, and some of the wounds just start healing up a little.
Okay.
Yeah, I am a cleric, but I want to know if you're dying or not.
No, I'm feeling I'm feeling 66%.
Yeah. Angelica crouches down and says, "If you do die, can I use your body for experiments?"
So you are the cleric who would cast Raise Dead.
Depends
No.
on the kind of experiments. Do you have like a contract I can sign and read?
Yes, I do have a cease and desist, meaning that I can use your body for whatever I want to use it for medical.
As long as you don't turn me into a skeleton or a zombie, I'm okay with it.
I don't use necromancy.
I'm going to turn you into a feather duster. Is what I'm going to do.
Zoria, do you want to drag your friend out of there?
I mean, if you want a nice hot meal, go for it.
Yeah, my intentions are merely to use your body for medical experiments to find cures for ailments.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Zoria,
I love the
how do you
idea of
feel
having this
about
conversation while
I'm just
in the blades.
I'm gonna just get out.
So we're all by the door, kind of laughing at Whimper for touching the obviously trapped door.
I just walk away.
Apparatus was up there, getting ready to dispel it, and Whimper just touches it.
Nord, I'ma just jump out of the trap with a natural 20 if that's okay.
Yeah, you
I got a screenshot if you need it.
It's difficult terrain. You can easily move out of it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I
You
just
okay?
wasted a natural 20.
Oh, Zoria, could you repeat that?
Oh, I said, Hugin, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Could be worse.
Angelica says once again, "If he dies, I get his body."
Yeah,
We'll
yes.
sign a contract after we get out of here.
Okay, Yellowfina.
We'll you guys never change.
I'm still looking through all my features. I have so goddamn many.
You just had to bring her up in front of me, did you?
Yep.
Yep.
So that's what Yellowfina would do. It's like, oh yes, an interesting corpse for my experience.
Please stop bringing up that name to me.
Never.
3.5 foot tall bunny with a shotgun.
Context, everybody, different campaign.
That's not much of context, but okay.
Mad scientist
my
bunny
God.
uses Revivify as a torture implement.
Jesus! We're getting off track here.
Angelica says to everyone,
Welcome
if
to
any of you
D&D.
die, I want to use your bodies for medical experiments.
We'll talk about it after we help figure out what's going on here.
My body's already spoken for. Sorry.
Hey. Oh, and Angelica, Angelica, you wrote earlier. So you wrote me earlier. You mentioned your passive perception.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second. You notice a Give me a second.
Is adamant a conductor?
I don't know.
Is it
What?
ferromagnetic?
Why you?
Oh, holy shit! Snowdrop, we were having this conversation last night. The answer is yes, by the way. In Snowdrop's campaign last night, we were discussing whether adamantite was ferrous or not, and it is.
Oh, and by the way, and soon, about a minute, the trap stops. So, Angelica, you can easily walk through it, and you're like,
Yeah, I was too eager again.
Patience is a virtue. Having beating KFC is also a virtue.
Dude, I don't live in
Of course.
caves.
But out of character, I will use all of your dead bodies for medical experiments.
You'll melt first.
you are a good gal, and you follow one of the sovereign hosts. I don't think they.
No.
That's an
If we
excommunicable effect,
willingly
actually.
assign our bodies to the medical science, that is a good alignment. If they start stealing bodies, that's when it's evil.
Okay.
It's
So
kind
does
of
that
like
mean that
sending your
expected?
body to the hospital for medical research after you're dying in real life.
Yeah, not what I expected. So anyway, Whimper, you were reeling from the shock, literally, from the golden door. And the golden door starts to glow a little.
It starts to glow, you say?
Yeah, it starts to glow. The trap seems to be reactivating again.
As I said last time, apparatus is casting Dispel Magic.
Do you have Dispel Magic on your character sheet?
Yeah.
Like, do you have it prepared?
Yes. You asked me that last time.
Always a good one to have.
You're confusing it with Huntford, because Huntford can cast third level spells. At this level, apparatus can't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sorry to remind you. So
No, that's right. I was casting Detect Magic. That's what I was doing.
and you detect something magical from the ring you have looted.
What
the
type of
ring,
magic?
right.
You gotta
The
specify.
ring's magic. The ring off the arm you picked up.
Wait, do I
Yeah,
have anything
can tell-
magical?
I can tell
Hold up,
it's
let
schools
me.
of magic.
Yeah, what's this?
You see my bow, my armor, and my quiver also light up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
True magic.
Okay, so yeah, while Angelica intends to use all of you for medical science, what else can I see?
Okay, the tunnel widens here into a broad cavern. This long chamber is filled with refuse and scraps of metal. Bits of broken weaponry and rusting metal are mixed together with tools, coins, chain links, and other odds and ends. It is a magpie's dream, but it's hard to say if there's anything valuable hidden in the rubbish. And nearby, near some of your comrades, is what appears to be a corpse of a snake-like being.
Is it a live
dinner.
corpse?
Owls
Is it
eat
is it
snakes!
still alive? Or
It's
is
not
it
alive, it's
freshly
dead. It's been
Okay,
chopped up.
how long has it been dead?
About 10,
Since we killed it, like
10 minutes.
a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, wait, no, yeah, 10 minutes ago, because I cast
ritual casting.
yeah,
It's
because
a
I ritual
snaky
cast.
snack.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure we killed it a week ago.
Okay, so I literally like slice open the torso, and I just like grab all of the organs and like and put that in my
Go ahead and roll me a. Yeah, go. So,
Medicine.
go ahead and roll
Medicine
me
or
a.
nature.
Go ahead and roll me a medicine or nature check.
Or
This
survival.
would be
Or survival,
medicine because it's
or
internal
survival.
organs.
Go ahead. Whichever is
Okay.
higher.
I'll aid
So-
you because I've seen you do this before.
So roll survival or what? What was the other set?
Nature or medicine of your choice.
Okay.
I'll help you.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. Medicine.
Considering I
or
traveled.
okay, I got I have +5 in nature for that one. Um, 12.
You didn't really gather much from the body. You kind of like. Did you roll again with it again because you have advantage?
Okay, I'm gonna roll again.
Okay, good. And Aaron says hi. And Aaron's character
hit the
says hi.
ground?
I'm Elsis. Elsis de Galanda. And why are you harvesting the body?
It's
Okay,
medical science.
There we go. Got a 19.
All right, you're able to harvest.
Damn, I was kind of hoping that you rolled low because I had an awesome line prepared.
I just want strips of the outer layer of the flesh, the fat side.
Okay, so
Because they're perfect
do I
snacks.
end up gathering the organs out of the dead body?
Yeah, you gather some organs out of the dead body. Wow.
Carcass.
I mean, was the cutting into it a little bit easier since I had already made an incision?
Really, all you needed to do was fling it around like a rope and the guts would have come out.
like I break open his ribcage and I just like slice all of his organs, his liver, his kidneys, his things like that. Just take that and use it for.
I don't want to be a wet blanket to your little organ harvesting party, but I pretty much brutalized this thing with an axe. I don't think it has any ribs left to break.
Oh, and I also
this thing either has 7 kidneys, or you hit it way too many times.
Hey, at least it makes for easy steak snacks.
No, the reason Angelica does all of this is simply so she can see what she can do with set organs and see if there are any like past illnesses or medical trauma like that.
Yeah, medical trauma hit a shit ton of times.
Yeah. So all of you, Abe, Huntford, you'll see Angelica just like harvesting the organs from the thing that Whimper killed. I'm gonna move your character. Zoria.
Alright, once she's done doing this, I wanna check the door for an arcane means of shutting the electricity off.
Alright, so Huntford.
Yeah.
Also,
apparently we have a no touch it again, and then we've got a couple of minutes before it resets.
The cataracts.
Sorry, what?
I also want to roll nature to see if I can properly gouge out the eyeballs.
That's gonna be another medicine check with dexterity.
Wait, what eyeballs? Okay, we've already established this thing was in pieces.
Yeah.
It was bit. It was punched. It was cut. It was shot with acid.
I'm not sure there's much left.
That doesn't mean I can't salvage whatever surviving body parts that wasn't burned or scalded to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, Huntford. All right, so hey,
or at least pull the brakes a little. This is a bit much.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
You were essentially trying to do a necropsy on roadkill.
Hey, Silken, where's your token?
Over the door.
There you are. Okay. Okay, there we are.
Yeah. Roadkill that has been put in a blender.
Medicine with
yeah, you harvest as much of the organs as possible for reasons. I don't know why.
Yeah, that sums it up.
And Huntford's just not feeling well. It's historically not to puke, but he's definitely puking.
Okay, that's the 16.
Yeah, you managed to. There's a little bit of damage to the eyes, but you managed to gorge out at least one of the eyeballs. What are you gonna do? Sell them?
I will sell
My
them.
question, not asking in character, is what exactly are you doing with them as you're removing them?
Yeah, do you just have a meat bag?
Like, yeah, are you just putting these in a sack? Not a burlap bag. You just
fucking Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Online style, or yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 style. You put on a napkin, just putting all this viscera just in your pocket. Ooh, kidneys! That goes in a napkin, in my pocket it goes.
No. Angelica looks intently at the eyeballs she gouges out, and says, like, there are no signs of cataracts, but there are signs of prime DNA. I should use that for cloning. And she drops it into
we haven't.
That's when apparatus goes. Oh God, she doesn't want our bodies for medical science. She wants us for medical science.
I don't think we ever talked about. You really should have warned me about this ahead of time.
Can I try and finagle the door open with the lightning javelin now?
You want to recharge it?
First, want to observe the door for arcane means of shutting it off.
Or that.
All right. Is Humphrey? Wait. Last session, we all agreed that Humphrey's going to use dispel magic on it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Huntford, if you want to cast dispel magic,
it is possible to like dip the eye in ember and then just wear it, right? I want to do that.
No,
you'd first need liquid ember.
Yeah.
You'd have to put the eye into
That's the spell.
into pitch,
Meow.
and then wait for it to become amber.
Cat's dispel.
Oh
Which
my.
takes like 10 to 20,000 years.
I cast this.
Okay, you cast the spell on the door.
I'm
Okay,
gonna have to
you
go.
muttered a few words, and
I'm gonna have to go.
and the trap is still
Cat.
there. While there's no magical nature with this
Spell.
trap, it seems like it's most likely that this trap is mechanical in nature.
Nice.
Okay, that's
Did they
something you
turn
should have
off
said
lightning?
last week with my freaking whatever the really goddamn high investigation of the door.
Oh yeah. So would you like me to undo that, or
I mean,
No,
is
so-
the lightning
so-
still there?
yeah? The
So,
trap's-
so what we're going to do instead
is
is
tied to a battery Home Alone style.
we're going to do dispel magic while I use my tools on it.
okay, that's gonna require. Give me a second. That's gonna. You okay?
Yep. No, I just set up.
Go,
and
go
my
ahead.
headset
That's
fell
gonna
off.
require. Okay, since you're using dispel magic alongside one of your tools, go ahead and roll me either a thieves tools or a tinker tools with dexterity with advantage.
Hell yeah. Now I just need to go look at what my dex is. Let's
The
see.
dexterity is 2. But dexterity modifier is +2.
Thank you.
Wait, can I recharge the lightning javelin for this thing?
No, that's not how it works.
Oh, that would be so cool. I would salvage the battery. I would take the weight penalty to have a recharge thing for the.
Like I said,
Just give me
advantage.
like
Go ahead.
2 a
Roll.
day.
Like I said, advantage. Oh, again. Oh, and by the way, Silicon, you're an artificer, so you have expertise in it.
Oh yeah! So I'm gonna. There
And
we
don't
go.
forget
Plus
flag-
8.
Yeah, and don't forget Flash of Genius if it doesn't work out.
Does a 20? Okay, let's see. Roll 2. Okay, yeah. Does a 26?
You got 26.
No, you need a 27.
Flash of genius.
Angelica has to be
Like
AFK.
added dice.
Yep.
Okay.
Use added dice, or is that wrong?
I have to be
Something
honest,
like
this
that.
was not what I expected.
Yeah.
I say that like being an absolute dumbass. And, anyway.
You have like 6
I mean, I
minutes.
got
Party,
snake.
We're gonna break things.
I got
Or are you
snake
talking about
food
the
now.
snake?
What was the thing that we fought last time? I can't remember.
It is
Ravi.
a...
Bunch of arms, a snake, and a pilot.
Alright, so
Scrap?
it is a, Ravid. R-A-V-I-D.
Oh yeah, that's
David.
right.
Nice.
Ravid
I have to
Navida.
choose next.
Alright, you're able... Okay. You're, what are you using? Are you using your Tinker's tools or your Thieves tools?
Whichever one gives me the bigger bonus.
It's the same for you regardless.
And probably a combination of the two.
Alrighty, you pull your, you use your all-purpose tool gauntlet and the bit of your Thieves tools, and you get to work, tinkling with the door until the door stops glowing, and it unlocks.
Oh, dude. Okay, you said it was like a snake. It's basically a Chinese dragon that's a lot smaller and only has 2 limbs.
No, it only has one.
One?
One.
Oh shit! Yeah. I saw the one limb and assumed that
Yes,
there
that's-
was another one on the other side.
Nope. There's a reason I called it
It's a
the one-armed snake demon.
Funnily enough, that's what I call the thing in my pants.
No,
You should
no,
get that
just,
checked
no,
out by a doctor.
no. No.
Okay, a witch
No.
laugh.
We know who doesn't get any girls now.
I'm Ace. I don't give a shit.
That's a dragon. That's more like a dragon.
I saw the hook crit.
Yeah.
Alright, you managed to unlock the door. Should we wait till Snowdrop comes back, or
Yeah, they're gonna be harvesting for a while.
yeah, she's gonna be harvesting for a while, just like don't mind me, and Elsa's like, let me just keep an eye on her, in case.
To quote Hawkeye,
I can click on the door to open it. Nice.
Did apparatus dislodge the battery?
You just keep on opening and closing the door.
hey, at least I didn't have
I
to
would've
pull a
picked it up.
Nodwick. Have the henchman go do it because I couldn't, because I couldn't ever get a handle of the shock traps.
Well, not that shocking for
Which,
you.
by the way, that's what happens in Nodwick. They hire a rogue for a bit, and he just uses the henchman, the poor bastard henchman, to activate the shock trap because the rogue was shitty with shock traps.
Big ouch.
All right.
Backup trap handler is the one with the most hit points.
Yeah. So.
But no, did he?
All right. Who will take point?
Not me this time.
Apparatus will take point.
Okay.
Is the battery there? I could pick up?
You face yet another tunnel.
I face something that I can't go through. Yeah. Oh, I can go through now. Never mind.
Can I?
All right.
You can literally click on the door to open it. I'll follow.
You can? I didn't know that. That's cool.
I literally clicked on it to see what it does, and it opened.
I didn't even know that it was like officially a door thing.
Nope.
What is it?
Yep,
I need to
you
actually
click
do
on
the
it.
tutorial for
Roll
Roll
20,
20.
everybody.
All right. Who will go next? Right. Before you do so, the others have to catch up.
Me. Why is the map not aligned?
Another clue, but it does more.
I did my best.
Da-da-da-da.
All right. Who's gonna catch up over these two clowns?
Me.
I'm just assuming that I follow them.
Yeah.
I mean, considering my passive perception is 24, I want to keep an active ear out for any danger up ahead.
Okay. So. Okay. All right. Stop, everybody.
Just using my passive.
All right. I'm gonna have everybody catch up. I'm gonna move your token, Humphrey. There we go.
What's the battery?
I'm
there?
5'4", by the way, so most people that are medium are taller.
Oh yeah, and you're
I'm
turret.
pretty big for an owl.
Yeah, there's only about
You are still a 24-piece family bucket, though.
No. We just passed a
Now we're
40-piece
out of
snake.
fire trap.
No, motherfucker, I'm the 40-piece. Mama says I'm a big boy.
I got more fat than you.
Considering I'm a goddamn robot. Yeah, you probably do.
Not that hard.
You're one hell of
Okay,
an oil.
okay, we're getting a little off track, everybody. So, are you all ready to move on?
Welcome to D&D.
What is on track? Every time we have been in has derailed.
Yeah, we're really getting off track here.
Yeah, this might as well
We're
be.
derailing like the trains.
Yeah, I was to say this might as well be Palestine, Ohio.
Okay, so everybody, settle down.
What?
Everybody, settle down.
There have been not one, but two massive train derailments in Palestine, Ohio within the past few weeks. One of them had a shit ton of toxic waste that they decided it was a good idea to just burn.
Yeah, that's the Ohio way.
Okay, we're really getting off track here.
I need to take out the trash real quick. Hold up. Where's the take hold button?
Oh my god.
For real though, I need to take out the trash. So I'll be
Welcome
right
to
back.
D&D.
I need to take out the trash, goes towards the murderer.
Oh my god, so...
You bitch!
Okay, so... Alright, do you want to spend another 10 minutes prepping up with your Oracle of War apparatus, now that you mention it?
No.
I didn't mention it.
Apparatus... No. Apparatus is barely going to wait for it to make sure that at least 2 people are with them.
So you're just gonna go forward, huh?
Yeah, pulling out a vial of purple worm poison.
Loading the
Wait, no, I'm not. Warforged have resistance to that shit. Never mind.
Got any alchemist fire?
Yes, I have alchemist fire. I have acid vials. Well, okay, so purple worm poison will still do 60. Well, it's 1/2 of 12d6. Combine that with a second level catapult.
Ouch.
When you're an artillerist, and that is like 5d8 plus 1/2 of 12d6.
What have I done? Anyway. Okay. Tunnel finally...
You're the one who had us fight a purple worm 3 days after I said that I'm going to be combining things with the catapult spell, including harvesting anything that I can use, like, to craft shit with.
Oh yeah, the copper... Sorry, the tunnel finally comes to and opening onto a large cavern.
Behind him.
This chamber is filled with odd pieces of junk that may once have arcane significance. The floor is covered with broken vials and once held potions, grinding scraps of bat fur, rusting iron fillings, and similar useless components. On the far eastern wall, you see a complex monastic glowing dragon shards, connected to a vast array of bubbling beakers and other alchemical devices. A large humanoid figure lies in front of the bank of crystals. Draped over it is a sheet of embroidered black silk. The grisly assortment of discarded warforged limbs lying on the ground around it hint at what may lie beneath the sheet.
So we do have a Frankensteinian monster.
It's copper, right?
Yeah, this is copper. Just like you see a copper-plated warforged, standing near this draped figure. Just
all right. Now, for the first time ever, you're gonna hear apparatus yell.
Can we get in the room, or are we all gonna just sit in the hallway?
I'm gonna wait.
You're gonna what?
So at that point, turn this way.
Alright, so what are you gonna yell, apparatus?
Copper! Explain yourself!
Trash out! And Copper, jolts up and turns towards you.
Oh, and I've got catapult, readied.
Okay.
As he does this, I want to summon my Drake.
I'm gonna be next to apparatus.
Okay, so I'm moving your token right over here.
Yeah, I'll...
And I'm gonna fire off a mind link
Ah!
because gibberish, just in case gibberish.
And he says, "Oh, okay, you arrived. They told me you were on the way."
Who is they, Copper?
There are many. There are those who give and those who beg, those who help and those who need.
What?
Try it without the fanaticism.
They all
I
ask.
just want to summon my Drake in the background.
Right, so they ask, and Copper says they ask for death to be reborn, to be perfected. We are tainted by the touch of flesh. The spark of perfection is held within, but only I can set it free.
You murdered a lot of good warforged and one bad one. Because apparatus does not hide the fact that he despises, or that they despise Lords of Blade Paladins.
Yeah, and clerics.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the head. Ooh.
Yeah.
And Shadow's the one being.
Yep. right, so what else do you want to say?
Is this more Lords of Blade shit, Copper? Or wait, is Copper the one that was stuttering earlier?
Yes.
Gibberish.
I don't think it's the Lord of Blades because he killed a Lord of Blades paladin.
Yeah, but it's not unheard of for them to offer themselves up for parts.
Copper sighs, looks down for a moment, then looks at you, Apparatus. The first creator cannot help his children. Only I can. So he gives me the tools that I can birth the generation that is to come.
Who gave you these tools?
God complex. Got it.
He didn't say, but the creator in blue. And he places his hand on the draped object. Life. This is life.
I would have ready an arrow on my bow in the background.
He ignores you as he continues.
I would like to try to mind link up with it.
Life is the
Robert, no one asked to be killed the way they were.
I'm gonna stop
They didn't want this.
readying.
Why?
I'm gonna stop readying catapult. I'm gonna ready web instead.
Okay.
Smart. Very smart.
I just hold an arrow ready
do you
for
know-
if he does anything offensive,
He-
like attacks
He
anybody.
kind of like glares at you, Zoria, says, "Do you now listen? They were asking for death to be reborn."
Really, they asked you, "Oh, Copper, please, could you kill me? That would be so nice."
Eli says,
Are you just another one of those delusional fuckwits that think that they're best friend from the shadows?
He clutches the tools in anger.
Yeah?
Yeah, and kind
Fuck you gonna do about it, crazy head? I know about crazies.
This is cruel, isn't this guy?
It works with a couple of them.
Well, considering that earlier, everyone had to basically hide the fact that Apparatus was preparing to use a purple worm poison vial on the foreman because he was having people kick the shit out of a warforged.
I'm gonna move over.
I'm gonna kick somebody's ass. I'm gonna kick somebody's ass.
Okay.
Loading shotgun with murderous intent.
Copper, can you please come with us?
No,
I don't want this to be resort to violence.
nothing can stop this. Not even you.
This can web.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative. We're going to boss fight.
Release my arrow of grasping arrow.
Alrighty, I'm gonna like
Was
switch
that
up.
mine under the sheet?
Web
The second
and
combat
grasping
fighter,
arrow.
an arrow flies.
So one way or another, that bastard's getting restrained.
I don't miss, bro.
Was there a remind under the sheet?
I don't miss.
Alrighty, initiative. You are the 21.
Initiative 22.
Okay, give me a second.
19.
Could you all put it in the chat so I can like track it?
Already on it. And
there a
for the
reminder
arrow
under the
that I
sheet?
released, that's a 29 to hit.
All right, I'll keep that in mind once we get to your turn. So,
I got 18.
No, that starts off the second combat.
Whimper rolled a nat
That's
one.
the first thing
Oh,
that flies.
okay. Whimper rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
Weeper does not understand what's going on and is scared of Shocky Chuck.
No. Whimper bides their time.
Okay, so
Okay,
Zoya
did
rolled a
you notice
21.
the fight started?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah,
putting
so-
it down in there so you could see it.
Apparatus, what you roll?
18.
18. Huntford, what you roll?
Now remember, because we had 2 ready actions before initiative starts. That's when web and arrow of entanglement go.
All right.
Was there
So-
a mind underneath that sheet?
Let me type out what it does.
right, Huntford, what'd you roll?
25.
25! Of course!
I rolled a 29 to hit.
I've got a level 4 sorcerer that's got a +9 to initiative.
Lego, what'd you roll? 19?
19.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna roll for Copper, and he rolls...
Oh, grasping arrow. And it's a DC
6! He rolled a 6!
DC 17 dex save for Web, by the way. I'm going to mark that on my character sheet that I cast that. I've got 1 second level slot left.
Okay, so this is all like you'll use your reaction to use the spell. So Huntford, this is all before Huntford does anything. So Copper is going to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
What's the reminder under the sheet? My turn.
Okay,
Wait,
so
part of my
Copper.
action is that I shoot 2 arrows. Hold up. Okay.
All right, let me check the saving throw thing. Okay. Oh my god! Natural 1!
Nothing can stop me! Gets absolutely stopped.
It's rooted in place.
Double restrained.
No, mine just slows him.
Okay, slowed.
Okay,
and
so-
But he takes damage for every 1 foot he tries to move.
and you move 5 feet at a time.
Okay, so who got hit? So who did who first? So who did what first?
So he got hit by an arrow.
Yeah, okay, and how many
He,
points?
that one doesn't miss. He takes 9 poison damage. He's got his movement cut.
9 points of
And it'll
damage.
last for a minute.
9 poison is already halved, right?
That's just straight up what I rolled.
So that's going to be so he takes about 4 points of poison damage.
Yep.
And it's like
And his movement is cut by 10, and then he gets hit by web.
yeah, and he's okay. Oh, the coils from your arrow like wraps around his legs, and before he knew it, he gets hit by a blast of web in the all over his body.
And whatever the fuck's in that sheet, just in case it decides to move, it's also in because Web has a big fucking radius.
Oh my!
And my second arrow that launches, because I have 2 arrows per attack action.
Right next to
It does a 15 hit.
Let me check his armor class. 15 misses.
Just in case. Okay, good. I don't want to damage the guy more than I have to. So, 16 or higher, guys.
Actually, that second arrow has advantage
Oh,
It does? Oh, shit, yeah, it does.
because Copper's
28.
restrained from Web.
28.
28. Good lord. 28 hits.
And how far away from him am I?
Let me check the distance. You're about 35 feet.
Then I'd have stepped 1 step closer before launching the second arrow.
Okay.
Together with my Drake to imbue it with cold damage.
Should I have to put up a Drake token? No, Huntford goes first, actually.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
forget?
but basically, it's basically going arrow, Web, arrow.
Actually, I think you're going to use 1 attack on a reaction.
Yeah, we went over this last time. You hold an action to attack, it's 1 attack.
Yeah, so Huntford, you go first. What do you want to do? Cast Shatter at 2nd level on the Warforged.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of doing too.
Yeah.
As a Warforged, he has disadvantage.
No, I don't think that's gonna count.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, no,
It
it
counts
explicitly does.
Yep.
Wait,
that counts
constructs? Oh
construct.
shit!
It affects living constructs.
Oh shit. Okay, disadvantage on Constitution saving throw.
And technically, it would also harm Earth Genasi, too.
Really?
Yeah, if you're made of stone.
Earth Genasi aren't made of stone.
All right, Copper's gonna roll a Constitution saving throw.
With disadvantage.
God damn it, a 9.
I'm pretty sure that is a fail.
That fails. A 9 fails. Go ahead and roll your damage. Go ahead and roll damage, Korski. 20 points of damage.
It's got a range of 10 feet, by the way, or a radius of 10 feet, which means whatever the fuck's under that cloth also takes damage.
Or at least need to make a save throw.
I'm not gonna cut.
If the thing is an object, it doesn't get a. It just takes the damage.
Oh.
Otherwise, saving throw.
Apparently the blanket protects the protects it, so the blanket takes damage instead.
Sure.
That's some hand waving, but okay.
That's like surviving the explosion naked. Like, you weren't naked when the explosion started.
But all your clothes took the damage.
They've made several games that feature that mechanic.
I mean, in real life, that's just called a blade of armor.
Okay, give me a moment to cover. Alright, so 20 points of damage to Copper.
Now, I guess, hypothetically speaking, a strict reading of the wording of Shatter, if that blanket is being worn by whatever is underneath it, technically the blanket is safe and whatever is in there is not safe.
Mm-hmm.
But the spell is worded very weird. Like most 5th edition spells.
Yeah.
Anyway,
does that mean that as long as the bad guy's talking, I can cast Create Water in his fucking lungs?
No! It does not. Because your lungs aren't a vessel. Create Water very explicitly says you have to create it in a vessel.
It does now, yeah.
No, it did before.
In previous editions, it said container.
Well, previous editions, but not previously in 5th edition.
I know, but people go, container. The lungs are a container.
I mean, they're not, though.
It's like...
Yeah, it sounded really noise, like erupts near Copper, and he's like, shakes and quakes. Oof. That would be your turn?
Rattle and roll this guy into the grave.
Whatever's under there is going to live and die in the darkness of that blanket.
Okay, Hungin, your turn. Hugin.
There we go.
Hugin, your turn. Alright, let me say this and make a quick token. Alright, so, token.
Do you still have the token for Junior?
Yes.
Good.
Junior is right here.
Good.
Oh, hey, that's perfect. How big is the token again? Just want to make sure.
Gargantuan.
Yeah, sure. No, it's not. How big is it?
Yes.
I'd, Hungin. Oh. It's your turn. What do you want to do? Hello?
I tapped my mic. So, move him here, because I can't move him yet.
Alright. Give me a moment while I set up, who can control this baby. There we go. Now you can control it.
Alright, fuck yeah. Alright, this bitch moves here. And then, I'm gonna shout at this bitch. Are you gonna give up yet?
Words fell on him, so that would.
If he does anything except for surrender, I'm gonna shoot him.
Words fell on deaf ears.
Right, words fell on deaf ears.
Literally.
Alright, does a 27 hit?
Yes.
Oh wait, that's with advantage. Never mind. Let me roll again. Yeah, 27. Let's see. Alright, so that's a really bad damage roll, but he takes 8 points of piercing damage.
Arrow in the shoulder. Okay.
No, right in the left eye.
No. Left shoulder.
In the
wanna aim
in the half centimeter square bit that's not covered by web and the vines.
Yeah.
I'm a proficient archer, a sharpshooter with a 27. I can hit his left eye.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You near. You hit near.
I am
his left
going
eye.
to imbue it with 6 points of cold damage because my Drake is within 30 foot off the target.
All right. So six additional points of damage.
Yeah,
And
6 cold damage.
as frost builds up on his body.
Mm-hmm. I suggest you surrender. That's my turn.
You know what the answer is going to be. Zoria, it's your turn.
Chuck Norris.
Oh no, I don't, but everybody else does. But I suggest it anyway.
All right.
I'm gonna go,
The tornado's out a little bit.
Oh yeah, you have.
That's a lot of web.
Yeah, you're gonna get caught in the web too. You know.
oh, where I don't know where the web is specifically. So
Let me draw it. Where have you put the web?
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw the web real quick.
The web is basically covering both copper and the table.
Yeah, right around right here. I really gotta like.
Was that the right size? I wasn't sure if that was the right size.
How big is the web again?
It's 20 feet wide.
Okay, 20 feet wide. Let's do this.
It's a cube, actually.
Wait, then it should be slightly bigger than that.
Right, I'm gonna like change this to a square.
Be there or be squared.
How'd you do that square last time?
There we go.
That's 20 foot wide.
There we go. Easier to see. So Zoria, it's your turn.
There it is.
I did amazing.
You did.
I'm an asshole.
That works.
Because it grids off, I'm not in where I'm actually.
Yeah, you can
Wait
reach
right
it.
back. I need to use it. Wait right back. I need to use the restroom. If it gets to my turn, focus on restraint, but painful restraint.
What do you mean by that specifically?
I'm going to
Restraint first, damage second.
Okay, so it compensatory restraint. So
Yep. All right, because I need to go to bed.
Alright, I'm going to
Maintain.
hit Copper and feel really bad about it because Copper is a friend.
Not anymore.
Once with the sword and once with my fists.
okay, go ahead and roll your attacks
With advantage.
with advantage. Oh shit!
Awesome.
Oh shit!
Oh, 26
You're
definitely.
rolling high.
7 points of
7 points.
you
and then
you slash him up, and he grunts in pain.
And I'm gonna. Oh God.
And that's that. Okay, that also hits.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Oh, with 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
And then I'm going to use a key point to do stunning strike. So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, that passes.
Oh, thank God, too. Because this is rather embarrassing for him.
And then I'm going to Fury of Blows. I'm gonna attack 2 more times.
Oh, 24. 24 hits.
And then I'm gonna do Hands of Harm.
Okay.
As well.
How many key points do you have left?
I only have 1 more left after this.
One of those hits is gonna be imbued by cold damage. One point of cold damage.
Yeah. He takes 1 point of cold damage as you find your sword covered in frost. Just for a brief moment. 10 points of
19 total.
Oh my.
And for FYI, because of my Hands of Harm, Copper is subjected to the poison condition.
Oh shit! Does he need to roll a Constitution saving throw?
No, it just happens. He's poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Oh God! Talk about
so disadvantage and everything.
So he has a disadvantage on attacks
and saves.
Yeah,
I did that to one of my players in my last session. As
Christ! That's a
and
lot.
I just.
And just kept whacking him.
I have to punch him 1 more time because it's for Fury of Blows.
Yeah, you kept on just like punching him, and he groans in pain, barely able to do anything. 26.
Oh God, I feel so bad.
Don't.
9 more points of damage, and I just. Copper, please just give up. I don't want to do this. And that's my end of my turn.
Okay, it is now Apparatus' turn, and okay, so Copper is restrained and poisoned, and
his friends are pleading for him to surrender.
Yeah, this is talk about a curb stomp. So,
well, there's how many of us and only one of them? I haven't even gotten a turn yet. And that's fine. This is why you should give people nukes.
Yeah. Okay. I am trying to figure this out, okay? Okay.
Sorry for the wide radius, but that's just the radius that Drake has for his reaction to imbue attacks.
Alright.
At least everybody can see it now. Also, Nord, I put the stats on the dragon.
And your
the Drake, so you can copy paste it for next time.
Oh,
that way
shit.
you don't have to struggle as much.
Ooh. Alright, who has the most hit points?
I mean, I have 90 max, but currently I'm not at max.
I've got 65 currently.
I'm not at max. I have 29 hit points.
Oof. Okay.
Are you talking current hit points or max hit points?
Max. Yeah, max.
Oh,
90.
okay. I am at 82.
Ironically,
I have 67 max hit points.
So that goes to Jack.
Right, is Silicon here?
I think Apparatus has like 80ish.
Yeah, I'm trying to
So
figure out if I want to do
max
this.
hit points.
Oh, technically I'm next. The order's out for some reason.
Alright.
I have returned.
Okay, good. Yeah, I haven't done anything on your turn, so what do you want to do?
All right. So what's been done so far?
A lot happened. Zoria beat the shit out of a copper, poisoned him too.
How did you poison him?
Hands of harm.
Because it's 5th edition.
As gruesome as monk abilities can be, remember that it's still rated E for those hands are still rated E for everyone.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Die?
So just had the shit punched out of them
Yes.
and slashed with that sword.
Yep.
All right. Let me go through my first level spells real quick. Do.
So y'all figure that out. I can continue with the card game.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna. Wait. That is a. Oh, that's a reaction one. Never mind. I'm going to. Force blast him.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack.
Ooh, yeah.
With advantage or no?
He's restrained, so yes.
Of course.
Finger guns.
And any save has disadvantage because poison.
Okay, that's 21. Okay, 21 hits.
All right. 7th levels. That 2d8 or 2d8.
Yeah, 2d8.
Alrighty.
Oh, and don't forget you to add an additional T8 thanks to your arcane firearm.
Oh yeah. 14 points of damage, and then Junior shoots him.
Okay, okay. 28.
28. For I can never remember how much damage this damn thing does.
All right, let me check your character sheet real quick.
Screw it. Artillerist.
Yeah, 2d8 for 2d8 from the turret.
All right, and then they get pushed through the web, still in the web,
Which way?
Give me a second and I'll do it. Right now I'm rolling the damage dice. So 11 points of damage.
Ooh, not only did they get from your staff, gets hit straight in the chest, and his cover plate starts to crack.
And he moves over to here. And then because of that other attack that was done earlier.
Yeah, and it gets like knocked through the web, like the web breaking down and stuff.
Okay, so and then he takes 2d6 slashing damage.
Oh shit!
Because of the grasping arrow.
Does he have to really move, or does it, is it
any kind of move that is not teleporting?
Okay, so
any move that's more than 1 foot, 2d6.
Yeah, that's not teleportation.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage.
4 slashing. Not my best roll, but
what you roll?
4 slashing.
Yeah, and as he gets taken even more of the webs, the barbs from the arrow digs into his flesh. Well, so to speak.
The roots start splintering more.
Okay, would that be your turn, Apparatus?
Yeah.
Hey, it's your turn.
Oh wait, no. I am gonna move closer.
Okay.
Where am I?
Yeah, right here.
Right there. Okay. 15, 20. There.
Want me to move your turret as well?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, basically over here.
Okay. Abe, your turn.
Oh yeah. Kind of 2 bits. I'd say when the fight starts, I probably summoned a spear instead of my scimitar. Because...
Yeah, you're gonna throw what spear?
No, it's a pike. I keep saying spear.
I mean,
Reach
it
weapon.
is a spear, but
Yeah, it's technically it's a larger reach weapon, basically.
it's a heckin' longboy spear.
So wait, do you have to use an action to change your weapon to a different weapon?
It's a part of equipping. I said when the fight started with the web, I probably pull out a reach weapon, knowing
Okay.
how it works from earlier.
Okay, so go ahead and move.
And also, I don't know if you heard me, but when we saw the tarp, I said I'm gonna do mind link on the tarp and see if there's some consciousness under there. That was when we opened the thing.
Yeah.
Can
I
mind
don't know
link
if you
do
heard me
that?
earlier.
Can it do that?
Anyone within 70 feet that I can see.
You can't see.
Yeah, you can't see what's
The
underneath
thing under
the drapes.
the-
Going
No, that's not how it works.
line of sight is what it says.
Yeah, you don't see
Okay.
this thing underneath the drape, so that doesn't count.
So apparently mind link runs on alpha particles.
You don't need to share language. The creature understand, but the creature must
And-
be able to understand its own language.
And when you try to do so, you hear nothing.
You can telepathically give the creature the ability to for an hour until this.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Any creature you can see within 70 feet, yeah. If my blanket stops it, okay. That resolves that. I kept trying to bring it back up.
Also, 20
Maybe
feet of
it's talking.
web.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to rogue dash, but I can get over here pretty easily. And now I'm within reach.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. You're kind of like into the web, so do you need to roll dexterity saving throw?
Let me double
It's
check
not
real quick.
snapped right. I figured it would be up a bit more. I thought it was up a bit more, not...
And I should ask.
They are difficult terrain and lightly obscure their area. Oh, which I guess that means any range attacks would not have advantage, because that would cancel out.
Yeah.
But considering the lowest any of y'all have rolled on a range attack is still in the fucking 20s, I don't think that's
There
too much.
is a little thing going on, yes, maybe.
How did you get that the token to snap correctly? Is it not snapping?
It's the
Not
map.
snapping.
It's the map, not yes. It's fine. So go ahead and roll your attack.
No snap. Or no, never mind. That was not. That was for the ruler. I don't know how to not snap.
Okay.
I just want to stand on the edge of the webs.
You stand on the edge of the webs and you lunge as carefully as you can with your pike.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
That with advantage because they're restrained.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyone else can walk through the webs without being restrained. It's just difficult terrain for them.
Okay, thank you.
So that's 18 plus 8. Does 26 hit?
26 hits, yes.
Alrighty. Now a D10 plus 5 plus 2D6.
No, wait. Your pike isn't isn't a finesse, so no.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. I doubt there's any.
I mean, you still get your sneak attack because you got advantage.
No.
Oh, if I went with the whip, I would.
It has to be a finesse, or it has to be finesse or ranged.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Wait,
I
why
mean,
do you
a
have
D10
a
plus-
pike? Are you?
Because web. I figured
No,
I get.
no.
I didn't know there's.
I meant like as a
difficult
rogue. Why are you using a pike?
just because the web. I summoned it
Yeah.
out
By the
because
way,
it was
if
like-
you switching to a different packed weapon is an action.
Yeah, so I can't change back, but that was part of starting the fight. You get to draw your weapon as a fight, and the fight starts to save the first round of combat. That's what I always assumed, at least.
Okay.
So I can start the fight with with a weapon.
I'll have to take a look at it later. But anyway, so Abe, roll your damage.
I can start the fight with any weapon. I just can't change it very easily. Anyway, yeah. It's 11
11. Okay.
piercing.
Nothing.
If that does anything.
Yeah, he doesn't look very good. He looked really battered, and like a little broken. One of his eyes just like flickering out, in and out. So yeah. Would that be your turn?
Nothing can stop this. Proceeds to commit a war crime. Levels of brutal beatdown.
Would that be your turn?
That would be like if fuck.
Yeah, hey,
If
we said
Batman-
surrender. He didn't.
If Batman tried to go against Omni-Man. Nothing you could stop me, Omni-Man. I'm Batman. Wow, 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 wow.
I mean, to be fair, Batman's gone up toe-to-toe with Darkseid in one.
Yeah, but that's because Darkseid can be manipulated. Omni-Man's just too violent to be manipulated. He doesn't have morals or ethics. Batman does not do well against those that are unfettered.
Anyway, would that be your turn, Abe?
Yeah, I've used all my actions.
Okay, it is now Copper's turn as he feebly reaches for his wand and casts.
Can't even do that.
What?
Restrained. He has to make a strength check DC 17 to even try that.
At disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! And as he, that's your wand. He gets stuck and he says,
He's not going anywhere.
yeah.
Can I get a little help, guys? It's like that naval battle where when one ship ran out of cannons, they
Yeah, he
they sent a
As he
messenger
goes-
over
as he
and
gets his-
said, "Can we borrow some cannons?"
and he and as he gets his hand stuck, he closes his remaining eye and mutters, This is what you hear, Abe and Zoya. Perfection awaits.
What is perfection?
Not him. That's for damn sure.
And yeah, that's his turn. Whimper, it's now your turn.
He had to go to the bathroom.
Shit.
I forgot I've got slippers of spider climbing.
Is it me or is this
First you
very
web 'em, then you
one-sided
climb 'em.
fight? Oh yeah, because web doesn't impede spider climb actually. Spider climb's actually specific. There are two helpful webs.
Do-do-do-do.
This is the part where we commit
A war
several
crime.
violations of the Geneva Convention and human rights violations.
By painting that.
Wait, were human
You
rights
know,
involved?
actually,
Shit.
Well, considering that earlier apparatus was about like 5 seconds away from committing a war crime, just watching a foreman have a warforged laborer get the shit kicked out of him. Loading shotgun with murderous intent.
Time to take out the trash.
He's a level 3 commoner. Why are you doing 12d6 plus 5d8 points of damage to him?
All right.
Because I want everyone to feel it.
And now for the sword. Thank
Who
you,
wins
Destiny
that
2.
Right?
What a move.
Yeah, I think Shax is about to call it, guys.
Alrighty, so I'm trying to figure out if I should take over as the Whimper while Nathan is away, or what.
Here,
I don't believe
he's
you.
coming
Don't
out.
ask me.
He's coming. It's your turn.
Okay. What's happened? I apologize.
We beat
Shax-
the shit out of people.
Shax is about to call the
Popper is
match.
restrained, and he's
Super fucking restrained. He rolled a 1.
closed his eyes and said,
Perfection waits.
Perfection awaits.
Perfection waits.
And they're still restrained.
Yeah.
Very
And-
much so for the next.
And there's no one
Wild.
else here.
The blanket guy hasn't gotten up yet.
Yeah, by the way,
I don't
web
take the
lasts
cam
for
and
an
hold my
hour.
weapon on him.
I don't really think that there's anything my character needs to do.
Dang.
Like, seems like you got this under control.
Yeah, this is very one-sided.
I love web so damn much.
Actually,
It is a
I'm
good
thinking
one of
one-sided.
web is like almost always in my kit, regardless.
It's a
of
good
character.
time. It's a great time, even.
Yeah.
Because
Actually,
one
Oh
of
my
web
God.
charges.
Okay.
I think one-sided fight is a bit of an understatement.
It's like
Just a wee bit.
Here we have one shy cripple versus everybody from the WWE and the UCF. Who's gonna win? or the football video, the fake Make-A-Wish video where they had the kid do the first play and then some linebacker just comes and tackles him.
Oh my god.
What a fucking mood.
And teabags him.
Okay. Whimper, what else are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna go there, and if Copper escapes and does things, then I'll be poised and ready to
Alright, you ready in action.
be a lumberjack.
Oh my gosh, I've got a story about paladins being lumberjacks.
Okay, we need to we need to focus on the game. Huntford, it's now your turn.
We do need to play a game. Yeah.
Right, Huntford, it's your turn. What do you want to do? Yes, you're so bold.
Yes, we are.
I'm thinking he's got a sliver of hit points left, though.
He's not gonna have a lot left.
What class is Arcane Shot a part of? Arcane Archer?
Yep.
And a ranger. Drake Warden. Oh, just got my... Okay, go... Okay, so, Copper is going to roll an intelligence saving
for
throw.
him to do anything.
18.
Intelligence saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh,
Poison.
shit, yeah! Oh, fuck, yeah. 11.
Does not
11.
Just making it even harder.
Wait, it was hard in the first place?
I know, right?
Say fail.
Look at this.
Just make 10 points of psychic damage.
Weeper, I think I know what Weeper's supposed to do with his turn. I think at this point he's just supposed to take his fucking lunch money.
And
I don't feel bad for the guy.
And Copper goes limp. Copper goes limp. He looks like he's dead.
Does he move more than 1 foot?
Yeah, it goes limp.
Does he move more than 1 foot?
No.
No, because he's really fucking restrained.
Good, because I can't end that shit.
Yeah, his body goes. His arms hang out his side, head hangs forward, eyes fade.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Walk up to what?
Copper.
Okay, you walk up to Copper and.
I check to
and do a Fortnite dance.
I check him to see if he is actually gone.
Dead ain't gone.
Alrighty. As you do so, Zoria. Give me a moment. Light suddenly.
Bioimprint.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'll have to take over as Huntford. So, light suddenly fills the direction mosaic on the northern wall. And mosaic on the northern wall, and with a powerful pulse of energy, the mosaic shatters into splinters. As it does, the shrouded figure stands in a fluid motion, and the sheet falls to the floor. The creature that stands revealed is a disjointed nightmare, stitched together from fallen warforged and chucks
okay, but here's the thing. Now it has to make a retroactive dex save, and then a strength save.
Let me finish. And chunks of spiked armor. The monster's right arm is nearly as large as the rest of its body, and the massive spiked fist suddenly ignites in angry orange flames. Layers of mismatched metal covers his torso and leg, and his head once belonged to Shadow Black.
Again, though, it's in web.
And on the floor as well.
And if it was unconscious, then it automatically failed its dex save. So, is restrained. Now must make a strength save.
I think specifically now that they've come out of it, I don't think they make it because, like, if I walk in, it's just
the web was. I made sure when I cast web that it covered the entire table.
Okay, so it is going to roll initiative. Mm-hmm. It looks pretty angry.
And immediately restrained.
Yep, because it is still restrained. Unconscious things automatically fail their dex saves.
It rolled an 11.
Yep. Yeah, so it's just like the mosaic explodes, and something twitches under the switch. Fuck. Or, well, if it's an amalgamation, twitch.
Yeah, so does he
Kinda
need to
just
make
falls
which
down.
saving throws does he need to make?
Strength. DC 17, and you said it rolled what?
It didn't roll
11.
anything yet. It rolled an 11 for initiative.
Oh. Okay, what's the second 11 that you rolled then?
Oh. I think that might be just a bit of a typo. Don't worry about it. Right, and it's now going to roll a strength saving throw, right?
Yep.
19.
Damn! It is still difficult terrain, though.
Indeed.
Admittedly, it is more impressive if it bursts out of the restraints like that.
Yeah, I'm going to say that it bursts out of the restraint as it feels itself.
It feels himself.
Oh, it reveals itself. Christ.
Isn't it on
Yes,
fire?
my child?
Yes.
Wait. Is there fire involved in this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what? Guess what?
It's on
on
fire.
fire because it's in web.
Then that beats Zoria too.
Nope.
Yes.
Sorry,
It moves 5 feet per round.
Sorry's got some time to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Has to do it
On a
next turn.
scale of 1 to 10, my friend, you're fucked.
Right.
Alrighty, so, Hungan, it's now Humphrey's turn has passed. Yeah, it's
Yeah, exactly. You're a fucking owl, and we get it.
yeah, it's now your turn, Hungan.
A
Hungan,
lot of people actually.
Hungan. So,
All right, so I'm just step a little over here,
Hide behind the turret.
just standing over the turret menacingly, and
by the
I'm
way-
tell my
Hiding
Drake
behind
to
the
get
turret.
a little bit closer, and
Hide
I'm
behind
gonna
the
shoot
turret.
this bitch.
okay,
What
By the
fucking
way,
night.
it takes 5 fire damage.
okay, takes fire damage. Hit a bit of flame hits it.
I mean, really.
Oh,
it's covered in
wait,
flames.
it doesn't take 5 fire. It doesn't take 5. It takes 2.
Everybody's got fire resistance, which I know because somehow I know I see damage numbers pop above its head.
But
Oh, great. Fire resistance, so...
when you've got expertise
spell
in
out.
perception, investigation, insight, and medicine.
yeah. And by the way, I'm going to have roll for a straight saving throw again, just in case. Yeah, 21. It makes it. It still makes it anyway.
Huh?
I rolled a straight saving throw because it has advantage on saving throws against, well, anything you can throw it at it. Pretty much.
Oh, well, that has nothing to do with me. Good. All right, so I'm a favorite photos, bitch,
You had
and just shoot him.
okay. Do you? I think it only works after you attack it, right?
I mark it for 1 minute.
Okay. So do you?
Oh,
So do you use
suppose I
favorite foe
could
before the
swap.
attack or after the attack?
I don't know. Does a 17 hit?
Let me check its armor class. No, it doesn't.
All right. Then I might as well not use it.
Yeah, it just like bounces off the armor. Bink.
Swear to shot fucking machines. And that's my turn.
Do we have another attack?
Nope.
Oh. Okay. That'll be your turn.
I'm not
then?
gonna use my fucking the second the what's it called? The action surge.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's the end of my turn. I just say surrender.
Zoria, it's now your turn.
All right. I'm going to God. So where did this thing come out? Oh, there it is. Oh God.
Oh, I'm sorry. You do need to make a dex saving throw.
Me?
No, Zoria.
Oh shit. Okay, Zoria, roll your dexterity saving throw retroactively.
Yeah, because if you start your turn, then you have to make the save.
19. You're good.
Yep.
You just like ran to it.
I was prepared to burn up a flash of genius to make sure that was higher.
I'm gonna attack it.
With what?
Rar.
My sword and hands.
Are your swords? Are your fists magical? By the way.
Yes.
Okay.
I got a magical tattoo, which makes my unarmed strikes magical.
Also, if you're level 6,
She's got the magic fingers to go with the magic hand. Not that kind, you pervert! She punches through metal!
I mean,
maybe that's what they want.
for her on her right hand, there's like tattoos of like feathers going up her arm. Right.
That Eldritch Claw or
Yeah, it's Eldritch.
just monk thing? Ah,
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
boom.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm imbued with cold damage.
Oh
Does
yeah.
that
So
get
you
credit as well?
basically deal an extra 14 damage.
Yeah, crit is all
No. By the way.
randomized damage.
You still do normal
I'm
attack.
imbuing it. So.
You don't do the extra attack. It's immune to it doesn't take extra damage from critical hits.
What?
Fuck that thing!
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Do you know what kind? Okay.
Is it made of?
Adamantium.
Oh.
Well,
Is
it
it
does
made of
take 5 extra
adamantium?
cold damage.
No, it doesn't take extra damage from critical hits.
I've never actually heard of that.
I haven't heard of that either.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
some things,
now
plus
that's just a
there's some bosses
maybe-
that are just immune. One of their features is that they're immune to crits.
Never heard of a boss being immune to crits, but that's fine.
Just do regular damage. I got so excited, and then I realized, oh shit.
Well, I'm going to pump.
I'm so
excited. Oh no, that's what if I'm gonna hit with my I have to hit with strike. Never mind, not yet.
I'm checking something because it might actually be.
2 plus 4, so 6 points of slashing damage.
So 6 points of slashing damage. You kind of like, slash at the fiend's thigh.
And then I'm gonna go into an unarmed strike. That's a 2.
Oh, dang! You gotta like hurt your hand punching it.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to do Fury of Blows. My last
I've
key
heard about
point.
It is adamantine armor. It does that.
Yeah, it does. It is that. God damn it.
12 misses. Same result. 25 hits.
25.
There we go.
Alright, there's that. And then I'm going to pump
7 points of bludgeoning damage. Whack! You hit it.
Hands of Harm.
Hands of harm.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
A 6 more points of damage.
Okay.
And it's the poison condition until the end of my next turn.
Does it?
Nope.
No save.
There's no save
Is it
because
immune?
it's not like an ongoing.
It is immune to poison. It is immune to the poison condition, as you find out the hard way. As like, it seems to like when you punch it, it appears to start rotting around the area that you punch it, but it doesn't seem to deter it.
Oh no, everybody. We're fighting a 3rd edition Warforged. They're immune to everything.
Okay.
Sleep. Nope. Suffocation. Nope. Desiccation. Nope. Poison. Nope. Disease. Nope. Despite the fact that explicitly in universe you can choke a Warforged.
Just like Captain America choking Ultron. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, it makes more sense with the warforged because they do have blood.
All right, that's my
Or
turn.
the equivalent of blood.
Yeah. Basically, if you're choking out a warforged, you're not cutting off their air circulation. You're cutting off their blood
Oh,
circulation.
Abe, you go up. You're up next.
Oil circulation.
Well, they're not actually robots. They're
Nah, they're
living.
constructs of magic. I know.
I don't suppose I could have swapped my weapons when Copper died.
That would take an
Yeah,
action to
I guess.
switch with your packed weapon.
Yeah, it's a joke, more or less. Anyway, let's move on. Well, this seems like a good thing to use the Hexblade's Curse on.
Hexblade's Curse is his bonus action, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, Curse, I do extra damage now. Where is it? There's
The most cursed of things. Extra damage.
for 1 minute until the target dies.
Hey, Hex is a fucking wonderful. Well, Hex with Hunter's Mark and with the Warlock Hexblade thing, all of that combined.
You can't concentrate on Hunter's Mark and Hex at the same time. It's one or the other.
Oh shit, that's right. They're both concentration.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
If only you had some kind of a second brain.
Or a homebrew feat that lets you concentrate on 2 spells at a time.
I'm just saying, Etten wizards are terrifying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave me an idea
You're
Anyway, so
welcome.
Abe, what do you want to do?
for a BBEG.
Well, I gotta get away from them so I can swap safely. So, time to stab him with the pike.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
I get +3 to this, too. So, that's a +11 to hit?
+3 for what?
Hexblade Curse. +3 to attacks and damage.
Oh shit, yeah.
Wait, what's your strength is 10?
12.
So
I
plus
get
4
to
to
add my
attack.
charisma. I get to test my charisma.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So that's gonna be plus more.
Yeah, that's going to be a
Okay.
total +11.
It's
So
+8 +3 is 11. So, anyway. Roll.
Wait, I thought you added your charisma instead of your
yeah, you do.
strength.
You do.
No, instead of strength. So okay, so it's just
Plus
Yeah.
+8. So +8 and then +3 from the Hexblade's Curse, 11.
And I'm proficient in all my weapons, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Forgot about that bit.
So yeah, that's a 29 hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So how about 15 piercing damage?
All right, 15 piercing damage. You managed to put a stab through its arm. Yeah, as it raised its arms in the air for a brief moment, and then you retract for 15 points of damage.
And it counts as magical because Hexblade. And
Yes,
now I get to walk away with no repercussions.
Actually,
Thank you, Rogue. Thank you, Rogue.
wait. You used up your bonus
Or can
action,
I-
right?
I'm not talking about disengage. Swashbucklers get to walk away after you hit somebody.
And they can't do
Without provoking an attack.
Yep.
Shit.
Not only that, but he's
And-
using a pike anyway.
So you book it. How many feet?
During your turn, if you make a
You can you can hear the anger. You can hear it.
Okay, I keep meaning to get out this.
And then don't forget that any movement through web is difficult terrain.
I'm gonna just walk the edge of it.
Okay, so you move over there.
I'm just here to have fun.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's good enough. Would that be your turn?
Is it?
All right, would that be your turn, Abe? Abe, you there?
Abe just muted.
So that's going to be a yes.
Yep. In the chat.
All right, apparatus, you're up.
All right. Is Copper still alive?
You don't know.
No.
But Copper's out of the picture.
They're at the very least out, and if they even move an inch within the next 40-something seconds,
Shit.
they're dead anyway.
Damn. Okay, so the fire damage would be better anyway. Shit.
Yep. Basically.
Where is?
Why does my card enemy? That's so rude.
I thought I had healing word.
No,
No.
you have to cure wounds. Healing word is not an artificer spell.
Oh, that's okay. Dun, 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 dun. How much does copper weigh?
Not a lot.
You probably don't know. You don't know at this moment, but you can assume that a typical warforged will weigh around the high 100s, low 200s.
Oh wait, never mind. I misread the thing for catapult and gave it an extra 0 in my head for some fucking reason. Never mind. He is nowhere near light enough for me to just yeet him out of the web.
You just want to kill a bitch, don't you?
No, I'm trying to save his life.
Are you?
Just-
Because if he moves, he takes damage.
Yeah, but if I yeet him
He's
to
in-
me, I can heal him.
If he's unconscious, I don't think he'll take damage, technically.
No, he's still gonna burn.
He's still got these thorns in him from the arrow.
And he's in web, which is currently burning.
I know, but the thing is, it's involuntary movement, so it wouldn't.
No,
trigger that.
any movement more than 1 foot triggers it.
Yep,
Other
any
than
movement more than 1 foot that is not. Yep, that is not teleportation. Wait a minute. Then that's what I do.
What?
Vortex warp.
Woo!
There you go. You figured out a way.
Boom! Bring him to me.
Alrighty, the body teleports next to you.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Now I'm gonna check to see if he's alive.
Go ahead and
No.
Otherwise, I just wasted my last second level spell slot.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Okay.
Wait. I was looking at the body. Will require another action, and Vortex Warp is an action, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that you use up your action. Sorry.
Is the Gora working? That's all I need to know.
The what? The what working?
The Gura.
You have
Is
to
the
take
sigil?
yeah,
is the sigil active?
you have to take a closer look on your next turn.
Alright, fuck it. In that case, Junior's gonna shoot Big Chungus.
Big Chungus. Okay, go ahead and roll me your attack.
Alright. Junior's also gonna move a bit, so pushing goes that way.
Which way? Highlight on the map.
I'm trying. I'm doing the double click and it's not working. There we go.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack.
Oops, it's not just D20. No.
Oh, it's 18 damage. I messed that up.
So plus 10, so 21.
21 hits.
Why do you only roll? No, it's supposed to roll 2, damn it.
Go ahead and roll me another 2, another
2,
D8.
there we go.
Yeah, so that's
There
gonna
it
be a
is.
total of 8. As
Yep.
as your turret goes up.
And then,
which-
how big is this thing?
It's of large size.
Okay, gets blasted back 10 feet.
Wait, 10 feet? What?
Yeah, that's how the damn thing works.
Let me take a look.
Force ballista. I'm sorry, not 10. 5.
Yeah, just 5. So the force bolt just like goes straight past everyone else, then takes the curve around it and lands a hit on site, causing it to push it up, causing it to stumble even a little bit further into the web.
Into the fire.
And into the
Through the fire and the flames, it gets an ouchie.
Not so much.
Ouchie, ouchie.
Would that be your turn?
Fire ban in the fire.
Yeah.
Don't forget to treat damage because of Hexblade Curse.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah. Everyone gets the damage. That's right. It's an extra D6, right?
No, just an extra static damage. All right, so would that be your turn?
Yeah.
All right, it is now this Fiend's turn, and does it take any fire damage?
No. Yes, it takes fire damage, and it has to make a dex save. Takes 1d4. Wait,
Right,
1d4. Shit.
It takes.
I'm sorry. It takes 2d4 fire damage divided by 2.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Let's see. So 5 points of damage.
Takes 2.
Yeah.
All right, and it's now going to roll a dexterity saving throw. Legendary resistance. It breaks via the web.
Is that gonna help him though? Doesn't he like start his next turn in it and have to make the save anyway?
Mm-hmm.
No, it is going to try to move, and it has a
Difficult
speed.
brain.
All right, you're right. All right, so snap to center. Yeah, it can make it over there. It gets out of the web like this, and it is going to do its spiked hug on you. No, actually, it is going to do a it is going to do its spiked grapple attack with a spiked hug.
Remember, moving through it is difficult terrain.
I know.
So
Yeah, that's what I reminded him of.
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
I moved over around like over there. So it is going to use a spiked hug first on you, Zoria. So it is going to roll an athletics check against acrobatics or athletics, whichever is higher for you. 24.
Yeah. Whatever it's done, I
Oop.
not.
Oof. Yeah, it
Not a good day.
it is going to it grabs you, brings you into its arm, and you find yourself getting pierced by its spikes.
I don't consent to this hug.
bad touch. Hey, you know what? You gave it a bad touch. Now it's its turn.
And you take 18 points of piercing damage.
Oh God.
Ah, hell no. I think I speak for everybody when I say we don't want that.
And it is going to
I'm at 11 hit points, just FYI to everybody.
and it is going to slam you by slamming you to the ground. 24 hits.
So that number's going to
Yes.
change.
It is going to
God.
Yeah, I'm in
We
danger.
are going to be at 11
I'm
hit
in
points, much
danger.
longer.
and you take 12 points of damage. How many hit points?
And you
I'm unconscious.
Ooh. Oh.
I only have 11 hit points.
Yeah, you're unconscious and you're grappled.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, my friend, you're fucked.
Yeah, it is going to leaps up in the air and slams you into the ground, and lets you go. You are
I'm just
unconscious.
limp on the ground.
I'm sorry to tell you, but you're fucked.
And that will be its turn. Oh yeah, forgot to get Cap out of there. Whimper, it's your turn.
Whimper. He's going to kick some ass.
So that person who's in my way there, am I able to go around them?
Yeah, you're right here. You can just walk over there.
Just don't step in the web.
Just don't step in the web, okay?
It's my only advice.
No, I meant the person. Oh, there was someone just to the bottom of me for a second ago. Looks like they moved just now-ish.
All right.
Also, as far as the web is concerned, I don't know why whoever cast it is still thinking about it. There's nothing in there.
Because I can still
It's not
knock
in there
him back
yet.
in. He's right on the edge of it and probably still partially in it. And next time he gets shot, it's right back in the web.
All right.
Okay, you walk over there.
Yep. It's not been that long since our last fight, yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
It really hasn't.
I do probably need to make a concentration check. Give me a second, because this was probably something I should have done when I touched that door.
Oh my god, yes.
For what?
And don't forget to add your concentration modifier and your first.
Yeah. I don't have the D&D Beyond thing linked.
Oh,
Yeah.
should I send a link to you?
Maybe later.
So what are you doing the concentration check for?
I'm concentrating on Hunter's Mark.
Oh, yeah.
And what I had it on before is dead. So I add 6. Is 21 sufficient to keep concentrating?
How much damage did you take from the shock trap?
A lot, but not like a lot.
It was 17.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah, you were able to concentrate on it somehow. How long does
Yeah, okay.
Hunter's Mark last?
1
An
minute
hour.
and then...
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. An hour, and then as a bonus action, when you drop someone with it, you can transfer it to someone else.
Yeah, I can transfer it to someone else as long as I'm still concentrating on it, and my original target is dead.
Okay, so bonus action, Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay, you got your Hunter's Mark on the thing.
Regular action, choppity chop.
Okay, axe time.
Walks past Copper, picks up the "haha, you suck" sticker, sticks it on the other guy.
Okay,
So
go
you
ahead and roll
take
your
some
attack.
action.
Oh, wait, Zoya is unconscious.
She's unconscious.
Yeah,
Is she that badass of a monk that she's flanking it while it's unconscious?
I have seen people fight while unconscious before, so...
Yes, they're called barbarians.
No, I've seriously seen someone where, like, they were out, but,
Okay, my next
like, the
attack.
wizard part was still
Alright,
swinging.
you're next. Okay. Oh, you rolled a... Okay, so you rolled a natural... Oh god, natural 1. Fuck.
Right. So I'm just moving on to my second attack now.
You got your... Somehow got your
What
axe
it's
stuck in the ground for a
adventure.
second, and you pull it out quickly. 18 hits.
How's
Barely.
that one? All right.
18 hits, barely.
All right.
The skill funded that my venture.
I'll be fine.
So I just need to roll an 8 or higher to hit this bitch. Okay. Nice.
11 points of damage total. I like just...
Hang on. That's a 2 on my D12.
oh fuck,
So I'm
yes.
going to re-roll that with a great weapon.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. You
There we go. It's actually 21 points of damage. 4 of it was radiant.
Oh shit. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, hang on. I actually forgot to add the Hunter's Mark. There you go.
Plus another.
Just
How much damage
26 points of damage.
total?
Ranger Tinks.
He's a vengeance paladin.
Just fucking Ranger Tinks, I swear.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm a paladin.
By
The
the way,
Hunter's Mark.
Have Hunter's Mark.
Nora, did you hear what I said?
No.
So, Junior, I don't know why you didn't move Junior's token.
Oh, sure,
But
sorry.
Junior's right there.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, meaning that,
Junior has
Weaver-
Junior has a speed of 15.
yeah, and over 3 rounds, moved over here.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It has been
Um,
3 rounds.
So yeah, so Whimper's first attack, but both attacks are done with advantage.
Whimper. The Junior is not flanking. It has to be on opposite sides.
I thought for 5th edition it didn't.
Flanking. Yeah, flanking is an optional rule, which I'm using at the moment.
Ah, okay. Never mind then.
All right, so okay,
It's okay.
okay, so
Whatever this thing is going to need the brief respite. From,
all right, would that be your turn then?
yes.
No.
It's now Hunter's turn,
this-
and because he's not here, I'll have to take over for him. And seeing that Azoria is down, he's going to do his best to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Scale of 1 to 10. My
And he dashes, and he is going to use not much else because he doesn't have anything for bonus action for Actually, he's going to use his teleconnect shove on the Juggernaut, which means it's going to make a saving throw.
Further.
It's going to make 2 saving throws.
Because Junior will be blasting him shortly.
All right, so give me a second. Let's take a look at. Okay.
Blessed be the days that we are strong.
23 makes it. As he taps like temple of his head, and like boom, surrounding the Juggernaut. Nothing. Hey, did the theme mute? What's it suddenly mute? Oh shit!
Music? It stopped a while ago.
Yeah. Well, my round, it's going to be really fucking simple compared to everybody else. Jesus.
Oh. Okay, there we go.
Why is it in general?
Yeah, I had to like move it around. Give it a sec.
Who did we just get?
Thank you. So anyway, it makes it safe. And that will be Huntford's turn. It's your turn now.
Yeah, that's got to be really simple. I cast this bonus action. Hunter's Mark. Alright.
I'm piling on the extra damage.
Okay, Hunter's Mark only applies to one person. Like
29 to hit.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes, it hits.
Alright, favorite foe. So that's, let's see, 10 plus 3 plus, so that's 13 plus 6, 19 plus 6 plus cold damage imbued.
How many points damage total? Is there
24?
Okay, you managed to land it in the eye, and it shakes it off.
Which, all the damage is magical. Because I use a magical bow.
Okay, would that be your turn? Another arrow?
Yeah, no, that's it. I don't have an extra attack.
Wait, you attacked...
Wait, why don't you use the arrow grasping again?
Oh.
What?
If it becomes an issue, I'ma just shoot a banishing one.
Well, no, because
Right now, there's only one person down, so I'll just attack it.
Well, no, because
That's my turn.
with the force blast, with the force blast from my cannon, it doesn't get a save. If it hits, it moves. Period. No save. So he would keep on taking the damage. That extra 2d6 slashing.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm good.
That'll be your turn, Huggen?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Hugin. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so Zoria, roll me your death saving throw.
Oh, that's still not how you pronounce it, but it's pretty close. It's close enough.
Alright. Roll me your death saving throw.
Hold on, I need to find it first.
It's just a d20.
D20.
Just a d20.
I know, but I thought there was death saving throws on.
No, it's literally just a d20.
Character sheets have them when you drop to 0. On D&D Beyond, most characters just have little spots.
Oh, that's
why.
Me
just shining down the popcorn.
Hold on, I forgot to take damage. There we go.
Well, you need to win this one.
Roll a nat 20, get up with 1.
Do it.
That's a fail.
Do.
You find yourself closer to death's door. That would be your turn.
That's pretty normal, though.
Abe, it's your turn.
All right.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, what?
I think I have an item. Hold on.
Period of wound closure! Oh shit!
I have a period of wound closure, so I automatically
Succeed.
stabilize the start of my next turn.
Alright, you're stabilized. But you can
So I'm stabilized.
Not to be confused with a parapet of wound closure, which is a very useful battlement for castles.
Yep.
Okay.
You figure a parapet would be.
Hey, it's now your turn.
Yeah. So I'm not going to be much help this turn.
Everybody sees a little pendant on necklace kind of shine.
No, I don't.
Okay,
Oh, wait,
so
I do. Passive perception is so fucking high, I can't miss it.
this is going to be this. I'm going to need to do my a finesse weapon, so I will definitely reform.
Okay.
So that'll be my action then, and I'm just gonna fire off telepathically. So this one doesn't require an action. I'm going to try something because I want to see if it works. Juggernaut, cease! I am your master, and this is playing in his head only.
It disregards your thoughts.
Your master. Master.
You are the droid we're looking for.
Ah,
Okay. Sadly, I didn't expect it to work. It would have been fun though.
anyway, so,
Yeah.
Would that be your
that's my
turn?
I don't
Apparatus,
think I've
you're
got a
up.
bonus action you can use.
All right.
Nope.
Is Copper still alive?
No.
go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
My best guess is no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my reaction to add my intelligence to that.
Go ahead.
So, 14.
Alright, you take a look at the Gura and take a look at any life signs. No, it's although Huntfred's mind sliver didn't fish him off, it just seems like he just let go of his life. It's just let go of his mortal coil.
Does anyone have Revivify?
Nope.
If anybody does, their cleric does, but she's not here.
And the bard.
Let's see, what do I have in my inventory? Yeah, definitely no.
Let me check my inventory.
Best I've got is maybe a healing potion.
I've got a shit ton of those.
I mean, I could use one of those at some point, but
I use Shocking Grasp as
most people here.
I use Shocking Grasp as a defibrillator.
That's not how that works.
I know.
Alright, what do you want to do? That's an act.
I have
Use
a
up your
healing
action.
potion. Who's almost dead? Who's almost dead?
There's one bitch.
And then Gia's gonna shoot it again.
Go ahead and roll me attack. Oh, is it a ranged attack?
Can I cunning action disengage over here?
Is it a ranged attack, by the way?
Gia's gonna move a little bit and then shoot.
Alright, so it's going to move which way? Okay, which way is it moving?
South.
Opportunity attack against it.
Okay.
It is going to slam it down with its oversized gauntlet. Oversized flaming gauntlet.
Can I?
19. Does a 19 hit?
First, I'm going to use my reaction to cast.
Oh shit!
careful.
Silvery barbs.
Yep, silvery barbs, motherfucker.
Okay, silvery barbs. Welp. How would you describe the silvery
went
barbs
worse.
anyway?
What was the second roll?
So that second roll is 25.
All right. Well, you get to hear apparatus swear, which again, rare. So it goes, Junior! No! Hey, fuckface!
It doesn't do much, but and does a 19 hit.
And then, wait. Just a sec, because I'm still using. Come on. And then. Where's the other thing? I had a combo thing with this, and now I've lost it in my head. Fuck.
Anyway.
Wait, you have a brain you can use for those things?
Anyway,
Shit, I need to get one of those.
the attack hit. I'm going to roll damage.
Just, let me see what its armor class is.
But Junior will be.
God damn it! Barely hits.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I cast shield on Junior?
No, only on
instead?
yourself. Only on
Damn.
30 points of damage. And it's going to roll an extra D10.
Wait. How much damage?
Total of 33 points of damage.
Okay, Junior has 2 fucking hit points left.
That slams right. It raises its gauntlet and slams right into the turret as it moves away. It is mostly smashed and it's barely able to stand. The turret, that is.
Junior then shoots the fucker into the web.
Go ahead.
And that roll I did. It was a 28, motherfucker.
All right, go ahead.
It is in the web. It is on fire. It now must make a dex save.
Okay, dex save it is. 5.
On the scale.
And
another restrained.
Legendary resistance.
Let's see. So it just took
16 points.
16 points of damage from that, and now a fun little 2d4 fire.
3 points of fire damage. As it gets it's slips back into the web. Fire just like breathing around it. And it ignores the fire because fire doesn't really hurt it much. Would that be your turn?
Maybe. I'm gonna pull out a
Giggity.
How do you think I got Junior?
Oh my god. No.
Let's see. It's not immune to poison, correct?
It's immune to being poisoned, and
not the condition, the damage.
Well,
we don't know.
It's resistant.
We don't know yet.
Between those.
No, because Zoria punched it, and you described the fact that it took poison damage.
No, it took necrotic damage.
Yeah, my hands of harm is necrotic damage, but it gives the target a poison condition.
Shit.
So, big gamble.
Okay, I'm going to need a big favor from someone. I need someone to do a poison damage.
I can't.
If anyone can, that'd be great, because I'm going to be using up a purple worm poison on it.
Is poison spray a warlock cantrip? Because I could do that.
Do you have that on your spell list, Abe?
Dark Shard Amulet.
It is a warlock cantrip.
Yes.
Alrighty, I've got poison spray then.
All right, you need to. Okay.
With a good Arcana check.
On your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, on your turn. So, apparatus, would that be your turn?
Dark Shard.
Yep.
It's going to move out of the web again, and
no, it's going to make a dex save.
No,
and take 2d4 damage.
Does it take? Wait, I thought it already does that.
No, it did the dex save when it got knocked in. It takes a dex save at the beginning of its turn.
Does it say that with the spell?
Yep. And then no 2d4. Give me one fucking second, real quick. How many more fucking spell slots do I have? Okay, motherfucker, silvery barbs again.
You use up your reaction.
Shit, that's right.
No.
Fuck.
On the scale of 1 to 10, my friend, you're fucked.
Alright, it is going
So, the wording on web says that you only have to make a save entering the web if you enter it during your turn.
Oh.
Entering the web from forced movement doesn't trigger it. But then when you start your turn, then you would make the save anyway.
Disregard the legendary resistance and the saving throw. Okay. So, yeah. Roll a nat 20. And it moves out of the web, like tearing aside the web, and it turns towards.
It still takes that extra 2d4 fire damage, though.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
web. Basically, this square. No,
Most
okay.
of
So
it now.
about a third. Oh, wait,
And
no,
it looks
it's also
towards,
20
it looks towards you, Whimper, and it is going to slam you twice. Once with its oversized flaming gauntlet.
So it takes 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Another 2.
It is going to
Certainly
slam
loving
you to
those
death, Whimper. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Does a 10 hit, motherfucker?
And it is
Now
going
it gets a bad roll.
and it is going to slam you again with the 15. Misses?
That also does not hit.
Oh, yeah.
Booga, booga.
Okay, so yeah, it tries to slam you twice. Wham! Wham! Into the ground. But you just like chop out of the way just in time. It's now your turn, Whimper.
And choppity chop.
Chippity chop chop.
Okie dokie.
What kind of paladin are you?
Vengeance.
One that helps us.
20 hits.
1d12 plus 1d6 plus 1d6
Paladin,
plus 5.
vengeance. I'm gonna see what they do.
14 points of
Plus
damage.
5 cold damage.
All right, you chop it up. You chop on like skirting through its flaming gauntlet.
Apparently the Drake added some cold damage to that, so
Yeah.
Yep, it can do that as a reaction.
does it still have some tree trunk legs that I can chop?
Yes, it's still standing. 28. You spun around and you managed to hit it in one of the tree in the trunk legs.
Okay, I got a question. Let's see. We're 7th level. Are you sure you're a paladin? You haven't even said the word smite.
This is not
We
a
don't
demon.
need smite.
Yeah, and I get the irony of me,
For 12
someone who is
points of damage. Yeah, you managed to get it real good. Really behind a nasty gash.
It's like I've only cast. I've played 5 different warlocks so far, and I've only cast Eldritch Blast twice. My next warlock is centered around Eldritch Blast. He's gonna be a warforged named Cannon,
Right.
and he's spell championship.
Yeah, would that be your turn,
Warlock.
Whimper?
I'll just pass once.
He whimpers, yes.
What? Yeah, I'll send up. Okay.
Oh, by the way, everyone within 10 feet of Whimper adds his charisma modifier to any saving throw.
Including destiny throws?
It just says making a saving throw.
Yeah, it would count.
How much plus?
30.
Then,
Would have won.
I forgot the name. They would have saved instead of fell.
They saved anyway
was
because of the period up to wound closer.
Yeah. But just wanted to point it out extra. Because I'm an extra big bitch.
Alrighty, would that be your turn,
Now they stole
Whimper?
this.
That is my turn.
Alrighty then.
Huntfrit.
It's now Huntford's turn, and he's right next to it. He looks up, and he's going to simply use, green flame blade.
Why? Oh yeah, extra damage. I've never had green flame blade on a character that was higher than 4th level.
Nice.
D20 plus 4, and... Oh, wait. Regular hit. Elementine.
Rude.
Yeah. There's an entire chunk of Hexblade's curse that isn't working. I get champ crits.
So, I got a question. Does anybody have a pet rust monster?
It takes total
Would
8
be
bludgeoning
useful.
damage,
Not in this campaign.
and 8 fire damage, so total 15 points of points of damage. And as like a green flame just jumps into the web.
A pet what damage?
Rust monster.
Rust monster.
Yeah, it explicitly says that they can be domesticated.
Yeah. In one of the campaigns that I'm in, that's on pause. Hopefully.
Yeah, and Humphrey's
our characters have a rust monster for a pet.
yeah, and Humphrey's going to try again with his Hellkinetic push. So
Yeah, they've been used before in stories and campaigns and stuff,
11.
basically as a magical catastrophe cleanup.
it is going to get pushed. It is going to get pushed back. It's not going to spend a it's like boom, and
then it takes fire again because those squares are still on fire because each square is on fire for the entire round, and it's 5 feet, and it's just a 5 foot by 5 foot. This web is 20 feet tall. This thing is at least 10 feet tall.
I'm ready. So it takes.
He's gonna be on fire for a while. So 2d4 more fire.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll damage.
And see, if you had done your grasping arrow, it would have taken slashing damage so fucking many times by now. Like, it would have done that.
Alrighty.
It would have taken the slashing damage 4 times
More
by
flames
now.
catch on it, so that would be his turn.
I've rolled a 5 every single time for the flame damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5 really likes you.
Yeah, Hungan, your turn. Hungan.
Oh, it's my turn again?
Hugan, your turn.
Just say Hugin. It's close enough.
23 to hit.
Yes.
Nice. So I do 12 plus 7 is 19. Plus 3 cold. 19 plus 3 cold damage for 22 total.
Okay, it is on its last legs as the arrow lands on it and frost building up.
How much last legs are we speaking?
A good, as you figure, probably a good hit or two would bring it down.
Well, it was a spider,
Alright,
but
then
now it's only got one leg.
At where it is, and that's my turn.
It's when you've oh fuck! What's that?
Oh,
that
yeah, you don't
game
have extra
that's
attack. Zoria,
that?
you're stabilized. You can't do anything. Yeah, you really cannot do anything this turn. Sorry.
Really? I thought stabilized. You can at least like take a 5-foot step
Nope.
or something.
Stabilized is unconscious, but not bleeding to death.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right.
Abe, it's your turn.
Just slap him in the face so they wake up and die again.
Okay, so I had a psychic character that could expel psionic focus to heal 1 point of damage, and basically I just kept on, and it didn't say, it was just a touch. It didn't say how I did the touch, so I just kept on slapping this kobold asleep and awake. Just slap, 1 point of damage, knocked out. 10 seconds later,
Nice.
slap, heals 1 point of damage.
Yeah,
One hell of an interrogation tactic.
Okay. Now I need to make an Arcana check.
It's like, I'll die before I tell you anything. Well, good thing I've got Revivify on my spell list.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Come on, I need a 6 or better. Not that hard. Okay, that's a 16.
Okay.
So I get to cast poison spray.
You pull your amulet. You mutter a few words, and you're able to cast poison spray.
Let's see what it does.
Yep. All right. And I get to do 2d12 damage if it works. It's a con save.
Okay. Con save it is. Here we go.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
16.
My spellcasting is... what is it? I don't do spells that often.
16? Or... I believe so?
Yeah, it's a 16.
Yeah, it
Mine's
makes it.
16. If anybody had it... If the bard was here, we could have done it.
No, I can do my reaction now, right?
Oh yeah, if your turn's passed.
Yeah, can you, do you still roll damage?
Or turn. Is it round or turn for reactions?
So 8, have you rolled your attack?
No, wait.
Not a half damage spell.
Let me look at my...
Okay, so when you... a poison arrow flies from your amulet, lands on the Juggernaut, nothing.
Give me a second, let me
Just
see.
takes it like a champ.
Let me check how the...
Oh, wait! Does Hexblade Curse apply?
No.
If so, then it gives me like...
Why not?
It failed. It succeeded saving throw, so...
Wait, it took damage on my turn, though. The extra Hexblade.
Oh, yeah.
I hit it.
Did it take 3 damage from earlier?
I don't think it did.
I'm not worried about it. Let's go.
3. I've only hit it once. But,
Right. Would that be your turn?
Can I add my intelligence? I'm looking for the flash of genius to see the specifics. Can I do it to increase the DC of his...
No.
Damn.
When you or another creature is you see within 30 feet of you makes an ability check or saving throw, you cause your action. You can use your action to add +5 to the roll.
We got nothing.
Does anyone have anything to see if to fuck with the save or anything?
I mean, yes, but I can't do it now.
Nope. I have a lot, but not that.
Fuck.
If only Eberron was in the room.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's a bust. He sucks a little bit.
So how much is purple worm poison worth?
2,000 gold each.
Yeah. And if it's already on its last legs, I guess I could save the...
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I can add cold damage, so...
I thought it only applies to
Mainly, I wanted to see if it was immune to poison.
Alrighty. Abe, would that be your turn?
Barely made. I'm not a thief, so I can't shove a potion down anyone's gullet. So yeah, I guess so.
Alright, so apparatus, it's your turn now.
Time for the big ooga booga.
Ooga, go, go, go. I've got this feeling.
I'm gonna cast magic missile as a 6th level spell.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Because fuck that motherfucker.
That's 8 bolts. That's an 8-bolt magic missile.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
Wait. Let me double check the wand of magic missile real quick. No, if it's on slash legs, I'm not going to risk destroying the wand. So yeah, 6th level.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Oop.
plus 1 cold damage.
Is it per bolt?
Oh fuck, wrong one. Not D100s, not D100s. Not D8s either, D4s.
How many levels in Jay Gordon? How many levels in for each class? Gem D?
I just one.
Okay, how many levels in each?
Takes 1 point of cold damage.
Hey, so how many?
So an extra 8 cold damage.
Right. So
I do 8 cold damage.
Jimmy Jazz, how many levels in for each class you're in?
What?
Just want to check, and I'm updating the.
What level?
I can only do 1d6.
No, no. How many levels in each?
Yeah.
What level rogue? What level warlock?
What level? Yeah, level ranger and fighter.
Oh, ranger fighter. Sorry.
Level 3 fighter, level 4 ranger.
Okay, got it.
I didn't realize that.
All right, thank you. And yeah, need to update the thing. So your character's pronouns are they
He day.
All right, got it.
They're a burp.
Okay.
They a burp. They don't need no pronouns.
Bird.
But what's in your pants? Okay, even if I was gonna go with the binary, it's a fucking cloaca, asshole.
Yes,
I will shit.
No.
What?
There is a clit. If it's grown outwards or inside, you don't know.
Anyway, enough of that detail.
I will shit on your car.
Alrighty, apparatus. You did 29 points of force damage. How do you want to do this?
No. The added points get added to it afterwards. I do this. A tiny twinkle climbs up out of his eye. That's
All right. How do you want to do this, apparatus?
Stay away from my child, motherfucker!
You roar at
Again, apparatus has been very emotional these past few days.
the past day, yeah, but yeah.
And just
enough reason to be emotional.
Yeah. How would you describe your killing blow?
just goes die. No, just like, you motherfucker. Flicks out the wand, aims, and just goes die, 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 die.
And
Okay.
every time he hits, sparkle of ice flies off.
Yeah, it does so as each of the bolts land, sparks of ice just like flies around it, and for a second, it starts to fall down, but we
The web catches it.
until the eyes glow red and it bellows out. It is for what it looks like. It appears to be in a berserk phase.
No, great, it's part orc.
Parkour!
Would that be your turn?
I believe that's combat over. Hopefully.
No, that is
Still alive.
Junior
It's
shoots
still
it too.
All right.
Revenge.
Oh, for a second, I was like, it's so alive!
All right. Go ahead and roll me your attack.
This is second
Not for
phase.
long, though.
If you know anything about fighting big fucking warforged with Nord, there's always a second phase.
You know what? Fair enough.
All right.
Let me
So
just-
go ahead and roll your bonus attack. Oh, go ahead and roll me your attack from your turret.
What's an attack?
Misses.
Fuck that! Wait, no, I ain't
it's
gonna do that. I'm looking through my shit to see if I can fix that.
No, you made the
think I
roll.
can.
You made the roll. Live with the consequences.
God damn it.
Sorry.
It would have been poetic.
Or die with the consequences.
No, it's still on the fucking web.
Fire damage.
Oh yeah, no. So yeah, it's not taking more
Yeah,
fire damage.
Yeah. It is now. Would that be your turn?
No.
I use my legendary action to no. Yeah, that's all I can do. God fucking damn it.
Alrighty, it's now its turn. And it takes 2d4 points of damage.
It's non-binary. For a binary being, that's impressive.
Ooh, no, not 3d4, 2d4. And it needs to make a dex saving throw. 5 again!
Oh no!
Alrighty.
I believe you fucked up!
Alright, it makes a dex save now.
19.
No, it doesn't. Roll again. I'm using silvery barbs.
Natural 1, legendary resistance.
Motherfucker!
This
Is that his turn?
How many fucking legendary resistances does it get?
That's
I
his
thought.
turn. That was his turn.
Okay. Oh shit! Yeah.
That was his last one. No, I can use.
Oh yeah, it kind of like recharges its legendary points when it goes into its berserk phase. So yeah.
Some creatures have more than 3.
Very rare though.
Some creatures have less.
Anyway, so
I would argue that most
so
creatures have fewer.
did it have to use its action to free itself? Just want to make sure.
Huh?
Apparatus, are you there?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's time.
I was looking at legendary resistances.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it too much. Let's get this forward. 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
Sorry about that.
Just try and keep track of them.
Yeah. So anyway, did it have to use its action to free itself? No, or just like no.
No, it's not restrained.
All right. So it is going to.
Because you're a bastard.
Indeed. So it is going to like move towards Copper and uses its
What's his? Remember that's it's still
Yeah, I know.
difficult terrain.
Yeah, it is going to walk over Copper's body and squishes it.
I have got this feeling.
That's gonna be hard. When I'm standing over the body.
Yeah, it basically.
It's gonna have to use its action to bull rush me.
Did it teleport over there?
No, it moved.
No, it walked.
Okay, well then I would like to hit it.
Oh yeah,
Opportunity attack. Okay.
yeah, that's right. Hunfred and Whimper both get to smack it.
Yeah, Huntford's roll, it's just going to be a roll d20 plus 4. 21 hits. And he does.
Does anyone have the Sentinel feat?
9 points of bludgeoning damage. Whack to its remaining leg.
Because I gotta say,
25. Okay.
Sentinel, polearm mastery, and a glaive make you a fucking fiend. Just 25 feet wide square of "you shall not pass, motherfucker."
All right, 25 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I don't like where he is. I don't like it. At all.
You've got
apparently it doesn't add the. So I'm still adding another 2d6.
Hey, Nord, could you move Copper to my square? Because that's where he's supposed to be.
All right.
Yeah.
So I hit it for 14.
14 total.
2 of which is radiant.
14 points of damage total.
Yeah, 2 of which was radiant.
Okay, you managed to slice out at its leg. It's pissed. And it is going to, slam. It's going to use its oversized flaming gauntlet to slam it to death.
Slam what to death?
The corpse.
I am over the corpse.
Well, it's going to slam you instead.
Okay.
Slam the corpse to death. It's already dead.
13.
Misses by a lot.
And it's going to slam you. And it's going to try to slam you.
I'm helping just a second.
20.
I'm on your feet. I'll help you.
Your legendary resistance shit is bullshit, because now I can't cast shield.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Fuck
sorry.
you.
Hey, that's
What's the damage? Watch the damage.
14. That's like
Okay.
Yeah, it's like just like basically bonks you on the head really hard. Oh, by the way, I hope you're having fun so far, everybody.
All right.
I'm sorry for annoying you, Silken.
I am now.
You are livid.
Yeah, he fucking nearly one-shot my child, and keeps on saving, which is bullshit.
It is a boss after all. Anyway.
You've
So
got
40 points of
this
bludgeoning damage,
deal.
and there's a whacks it on the top of the head, and you feel a little bit of concussion.
14 points of damage when I was at almost max.
Yeah, it still
That
hurts.
tickles. It tickles.
And Whimper, it's now your
I was at 73 fucking hit points.
Yeah. And Whimper, it's now your turn.
Am I able to hit him from here? The grid doesn't match up quite.
Yeah, I'll say
well,
it does. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
You can scoot past allies. It's just that you
22 hits.
train.
Do you think it's a good time to use your smite? Just saying.
That's a time to
Is it-
use smite.
Is it a demon?
No, it looks demonic. I don't know.
But it also looks like a construct.
Is it
It's
undead?
not a demon. It's not worthy of my smites.
It's one of those paladins.
I mean, my character would not refer to themselves as a paladin.
Alright, so 23 hits! Ooh!
No. 23 is the damage. 22 is the hit.
23 is a hit. 23 hits. Ooh, it is.
No, 22 hits. 23 is the damage.
That's what I said. 20.
No, it's not.
Saying it the other way around.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It is literally on its last legs, actually, just slamming into its back.
Okay, this time I rolled a 23 to hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. $26. All right. Actually, I'm going to let Apparatus and Whimper do the final blow. How do you two want to do this?
I'm basically imagining that, like, I'm just like chopping away at its legs, and like I just like at one point hit it.
Laughing maniacally.
Yeah, laughing hysterically, not maniacally, hysterically. There's a
I
huge
forgot
difference.
to add D8 damage to that last attack that I did.
While hitting the leg joint, and then just basically like just severing it clean off, and then with the second hit, that I basically like just hop on top of it and like just like take out its neck.
Yeah, you as Apparatus Apparatus yells.
I shove the staff into any of the multiple big fucking holes in it and cast Thunderwave.
Yeah, you cast Thunderwave, and as Whimper chops it at the neck, it explodes.
Right, that is my turn. So I also gonna have to step away from the keyboard for a smidgen here.
Yeah, so that will be it. And
You're dead this time.
a tense moment, and then nothing. It is dead.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Mending on Copper.
All right, go ahead, sit down in your bed.
There's still no life. There's still no response from Copper.
I'm gonna go over to the person that's downed.
Oh, you mean me, who's been unconscious this like half this whole fight?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
remember.
I'm sorry, but my child gets my cure wounds. Actually, no, my child gets mending a shit ton. That's what happens.
It's going to take you a minute to try to.
I'm just cure wound you.
We're not in fight, so
Yeah. By the way, mending wouldn't work on a
You get 6
warforged.
hit points.
I thought you were using the living contract rules.
I am. Yeah, I am.
Where using mending, then they can expend a hit die.
Only from Chronicles of Eberron, which they don't benefit from mending for some
On
reason.
top of that, his soul has left his body.
He doesn't get a fucking choice in that, and I start beating shit out of him.
Bam, bam, bam.
But yeah, I'm a heal you for 6 points and then do 1 hit point to wake you up.
All right. Okay, you let out a big gasp, Zoria, as you open your eyes.
And I go, ow!
You have an owl staring at you, face to face.
Don't I know you?
Hugin.
I don't know. Do you know me? I don't know.
Yeah. Zoria, I believe that you might have worked with Hugin in the past.
Okay, then I was just like...
I might be an owl, but I'm not wise.
Don't you mean, who are you?
Hi. Oh, God, that hurt.
Wait a minute.
For once, I'm not the one that's almost dead at the end of the fight.
So how much healing do I have?
You get 6 points minus 1 to wake you up.
What? Okay, so let me look for like an epilogue scene. Aftermath.
Hey, we had a cleric for a bit. She takes buys and shit. I'm going to threaten her with purple worm poison unless she uses Revivify.
Ooh.
If they have the spell prepared.
Well, then we're taking a long rest. Oh wait, shit. Revive won't work. Fuck yeah, that's a minute. Fuck. Let's see. Okay, Resurrection is what level spell? 7th. Fuck.
Yes, we did it.
Let me check my fucking finances, because Copper is not gonna fucking get away easy with this shit.
Yes, we did it.
So, what do you want to do with the body apparatus?
Burn it?
No, what, the big one?
Was corp with Copper's body, and yes, also the
They're all going in the bag of holding.
There's no room in your bag of holding.
There is.
You have your Orco now. You have your Orco of War, and you have like 45 vials. There's not going to be much room in terms of weight.
45 vials does not take up much
I
speed.
have a bag of holding.
Does not take up much room.
Copper inside of it.
No,
It's a construct. It's not alive.
Copper's being carried.
Considering it's a construct, it's not alive.
Yeah, and congratulations, Zoria. You're gonna have your own body bag.
Cool. Yay.
Nice. I like body bags.
Yeah, I'll put Copper and whatever else.
Yeah, the Juggernaut corpse.
Frankenstein to put them back together for the
the Juggernaut corpse. Yeah, that's not going in the bag anytime soon.
Alright, then I just put Copper.
We could chop it up and be easy to do it.
Zoria still thinks Copper as a friend, and I mean, she feels bad. But she does put him in the...
What are you gonna do with the body, Zoria?
Oh, with Copper's body?
Yes.
With fire.
How about we stop destroying the evidence?
I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm just here to whoop out.
Yeah, the others arrive.
Well, right now, I'm putting...
the others arrive. The other eyes to see what the commotion is going on, and everyone says, "So." She seems a little surprised at the aftermath of this mess, but so
we always surprised at this mess.
It is obnoxious. D&D Beyond won't let me create an attack that deals different types of damage dice.
What a mood.
Yeah.
Let me check your item. I'm just testing it out. Just click on the just basically just like click on the token, click on the item, and then like click on the D6. Thank you, Beyond 20.
Oh, 20.
So, so now this the atmosphere has settled. The dragon shards now going dim. The copper's body now in Zoria's bag of holding, and the body of this abomination now in pieces.
I have got this feeling.
What do you want to do now?
Die.
Seriously?
I'm doing some math. There's enough space in my fucking bag of holding for it to. How much did this Colossus weigh?
Weighs a lot, about like 1,000 pounds or something.
Okay, so we're gonna have to split it between 2 or 3 bags of holding.
We could definitely get it out of here. Same way it got in pieces.
What the fuck over?
This feeling.
What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck over?
I'm just saying.
We have evidence to catalog.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm just like that. I'm not trying to make you angry, Silicon. You know.
I'm just like, what the fuck's going? Why are you taking the body parts? I don't know. It's fucking evidence. That's why we tag it and bang it.
Plus for proper funeral.
You are tagged and you are.
No, it does not get a fucking funeral.
Fucking purified.
Fuck this thing. It's going to be target practice for Junior. Once the investigation's done.
Yeah, although you probably had to ask some questions remaining about what the hell Copper's talking about, right?
That's why I'm doing everything I can to force a resurrection.
What's that copper?
Copper? That's the warforged.
Enlighten me.
What?
Enlighten me. What's a copper?
That's the name of the warforged. That was that warforged's name.
Hugin doesn't know
very,
that.
Very, very one-sided fight.
Hugin just came in to help.
And couldn't figure out from context when Apparatus shouted, "Copper, explain yourself now."
Nope.
Cleric had to be smart.
The pain, the pain and suffering the Intelligence 20 character has to go through every day.
I mean, I have an above average intelligence. I'm just lazy.
Check out the GIF and the amazing jokes, guys.
Oh god. Yep. I'm just here for a good time.
Yeah, so anyway, so you gather up the as much evidence as you can.
I'm here for my fun, okay?
So yeah, so we're getting way off track. So with as much evidence as you have gathered, do you want to do anything else before you set off to leave?
I'll take a look around the room.
Well, you notice the dragon shard's embedded on the well nearby, which has gone dim.
Oh, that's worth grabbing.
Feeling.
Okay, I'm gonna go look through the necromancy spells real quick.
I got a 17 on investigation. What's around the room?
Oh, and by the way...
Wait. Would you prefer to assist me on that? Because I've got expertise.
Oh, you don't have expertise in investigation, but you're proficient.
Oh, I thought that was the one that I had. Okay, but I still have +8. Then, sorry, I thought I had +11.
If you can roll better, yeah.
By the way,
right.
when you when you gathered Copper's corpse, you also found a ring of protection, a wand of magic missiles, and a flaming dagger, and a bag of holding.
I'll take the bag of holding.
Oh, an extra bag of holding. Okay, the Colossus goes in it.
Bag of holding.
and an extra one of magic missiles.
Dips on the bag of holding. I don't have one of those yet.
What's ring of protection?
You attune to it and you get a +1 to armor.
And it's like with cloak for protection.
I am dipping on the bag of holding. I got it now.
I wouldn't mind.
It's now my bag of
And
holding.
by the way,
Armor.
do you want to take a look at the ring that you have gathered, apparatus? Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. Go
I
ahead and roll
want
me.
to turn the
Go
bag of
ahead
holding
and-
inside out to drop everything out of it.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check, apparatus.
Oh yeah, what's in the other one? Was there anything in
I'm
there?
turning the bag of holding inside out so everything drops out of it.
Flaming
17.
dagger.
Okay. Yeah, and
I'm muted. Guys, I will I have the bag of holding. We will deal with the magical items and who gets what later,
yeah,
okay?
and another bag of holding. And
I'm grabbing the bag of holding, turning it
can-
upside down. See
You're
what's in
grabbing
it.
it out of my hands.
you
Yes.
You
I
can
want to
wait.
see what's in it.
Okay, Hugin, you dumped out some items as well, and this is what you have found. A scroll of... and this is what you have found.
Post it. Post it, bitch. Post it.
Yeah, you got your scrolls and other, like, gold
I
chains,
don't
the
appreciate
works.
grabbing from other people.
And this is the
Like it's
moment
mine.
where we get attacked by another group of enemies.
Can't we just wait and figure this out later? And not grab from other people?
And apparatus, what you have identified... You have identified this ring as a ring spell storing. And when you look closely at the runes on this ring, it seems to have stored. It seems to contain a second level cat spell casting of the spell Scorching Ray.
Nice.
Alrighty, do you think we should end the session right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun, everybody.
1:30 and I have to go do
So,
some stuff.
and that is where we're going. Yeah. So,
Also, grabbing the bag of holding is the character's
Okay, can
character
we
flaw.
just talk about this off stream, please?
that would be great. That would be great. We're going to end the session right here as we discuss the items. So, you had fun, and I hope I haven't annoyed you, Silicon.
Everything's good.
We have. Oh my God, Deficit just like made a comment like we haven't seen its final form. Oof.
That was forever ago.
Yeah. So I hope you had fun, Nathan. I really do hope you all had fun.
Wait.
Yeah. So yeah. There's not much else to do, but we're gonna be raiding Queen Shutterdown. I think she's playing Fortnite. So anyway, here comes the cavalry, and I hope you had fun. We will see you with more D&D hopefully next week. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.